in the Temple of Elemental Evil.
In the shit.
Having come here on a mission from God. Or rather, St. Cuthbert. But close enough.
We're on a mission.
Sure, it's the D&D channel.
We're on a mission from God.
It don't matter.
Yeah, you want to tell
I mean, I think everybody in here, with the exception of maybe Doc, is in the D&D game anyway. Spectre, maybe.
Do what now?
AGR's not.
What's that?
Or no,
Spectre's not. Yeah, no, Spectre's not, and Doc is not, I don't believe.
Nor is Tiro, as far as
Oh, yeah, Tiro's and Saturday.
Tiro's only on
Teal and Mondays. Yeah, that's right.
I'm probably not going to be here long because I have been not very healthy lately and sleeping very not much.
Fair enough. You take care of yourself.
Sleep when you're dead. Play D&D.
Like 12 hours this week, not much.
Jesus, man, get some sleep.
Like 2 hours a day is enough to stay on my feet for the other 22.
It's not that easy to sleep. You're just supposed to
12 hours a week. It's like you're sleeping part-time.
Sleep is for the weak.
Which is exactly what you'll be if you don't get any sleep.
No, it means Monday through Friday. Weekend is for parties.
Spook.
Alrighty. So, yeah, you guys found yourselves here after a mishap of sorts with some temporal magic that a certain, wizard had tried to fudge with explosive results for him. But you got him back. And, yeah, so currently you guys had just opened up a large pair of double doors down here, opening up to a huge hall of red granite, lit by scores of flambeaux and pervaded by the odor of heated metal and sulfur. Tapestries adorn the walls of the northern section that you find yourselves in and depict scenes of fire in an evil form. Despite the many torches, blue and mica flakes in the polished granite walls appear to leap and dance as if flames caught within the rock. A brass tube, some 20 feet long and perhaps 2 feet in diameter, is suspended from the ceiling by chains of the same metal. And just to the north of it is a shallow fire pit. To either side of the tube are low stands of brass, upon which many small blocks of charcoal lay. To either hand, east and west, beyond lines of pillars, are great copper cauldrons flanking the main area to the south. Before each such vessel is an octagonal brass table, and on each table 16 bowls and a copper dipper are visible. So you guys are entering this room from the north. There is another pair of double doors to the west, which, if you recall, led to the green, red, and gray hallway.
Do we have AGR?
I presume he was with the party, just, not being present.
Worthy. Yeah.
Arcturus was the only character that blew up upon entry to Greyhawk.
Right. I wasn't totally sure if AGR like swapping characters or something.
I am not, although I was pretty much just intending to spectate today. I'm a little out of it.
Oh, man. Okay, so we got Arcturus, Beta, and Goulash. And Sleuth?
No.
Fuck.
It's just me, you, and Goulash, I believe, and AGR's character, whoever that is. Or he's watching too, so it ain't but
Less than half the people here are actually playing.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Alright, guys. Let's do this.
Proceeds to die in Dark's room.
I advance into the room, approaching the brazier.
Hey. Well, it's suspended from the ceiling, So you can go under it. There's a small fire pit beneath it.
There's a brazier in here? Does it look like it would fit somebody my size?
Double D's, triple D's, H.
I think under like that.
I did.
I would like to identify. Wait, do I still have detect magic running?
Presumably that ended.
I'd like to ritual cast detect magic.
All right, you cast detect magic. Let's see here. Of course, they spread this over 2 pages. Alrighty, so the big brass cauldron over the fire pit is magical, as are the smaller copper cauldrons along the east and west walls in the southern section.
What school?
Conjuration.
I would like to identify them.
Okay. So you walk up to them. Inside, you can see that they are filled with some sort of glowing amber liquid.
Identify.
Alright, so you sit there and you ooga booga. 10 minutes pass. Your identify finishes. And tells you that let's see. That this is under the effect of magic mouth.
How much smoke is in the room?
Not very much. Like there's some smoke rising, but the ceiling is vaulted and it doesn't seem to be overly filling the room.
And did I hear you say that there were bronze mirrors?
No, I did not say anything about bronze mirrors.
Bronze something, right?
No. So, along the east and west walls are copper cauldrons. And in front of each is an octagonal brass table with 16 bowls and a copper dipper.
Oh my god, wow. Brain flatlined there. Alright. Goulash, any ideas?
On what?
What to do?
Could you be more specific?
With these bracers, bowls, and stuff? I don't know.
They just sound like they're braziers and bowls. I don't think there's anything to do with them.
It could be some kind of puzzle.
They could be just modes of worship, like we're in the last one.
I'm blue, dabba-dee, da. Excuse
He's back.
This is the gaming lounge.
We were in the D&D room. What happened?
No, we weren't.
This is the gaming.
We ever were.
Huh. Okay. Well, all right. Let's move to the D&D chat then. everybody but Hayes goes here.
Why did everybody come? If everybody ain't playing, why did everybody come?
It's fine. All right. So what do you guys do as you're standing in
Who
this room?
keeps moving me?
I moved you the first time because I honestly thought this was the D&D chat, and I was just having fun.
I
Yeah.
moved you the second time because I was trying to move everybody to D&D chat from gaming.
We moved him that time just because fuck him.
Wait, why can we all move him? How did he fuck up that bad?
I didn't.
Because if he said so, anyone who has permissions to move people can move anybody, not just
Oh.
people below them. It's not TeamSpeak.
Alright, anyway, we were trying to figure out what's going on with these braziers. Or braziers, whichever they are.
So I think you're misunderstanding. In the center of that upper portion of the room, the wider portion, is a fire pit sunk into the floor.
Mhm.
Above it is a large brass tube, like a bottomless cauldron. Along the east and west walls, in the thinner section below, by the pillars, are these brass cauldrons. Sorry, copper cauldrons. They keep changing the metal on me when I'm reading this thing.
No.
And in front of each of those cauldrons is a table made of brass. And each table has 16 small bowls and a copper dipper. All of the copper cauldrons are full of this glowing amber liquid. There is not a fire lit beneath the cauldrons, though there is material there for having one.
And the liquid is magic mouth liquid. Under?
That is what Identify told you, yes.
The liquid is magic mouth?
Would Identify also tell me what the liquid itself is?
It did not.
I'm gonna take that dipper and move some of the liquid at one table into one of the bowls.
Okay. As you pour it into a bowl, an illusion falls along the southern wall, revealing a translucent block of golden apatite, 3 feet wide, 9 feet long, and 3 feet high. Skulls grin from its sides, their forms inlaid with hammered gold. Atop the altar is an 8-pointed star in wrought gold.
Do I feel any hungrier?
8-pointed star.
You know, from the appetite? No, yeah, I have no fucking clue what this means. This is a little beyond my pay grade.
Under.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the Star of Chaos here?
It's not a star of chaos. It's
doesn't have
think of a
arrows.
square, and then another square rotated 45 degrees and overlaid on top of it.
Yeah, it's not a star of chaos, it's just a starburst.
Oh.
An orange flavored starburst.
Okay, I got a little spooked there. Alright.
Yeah, no, it's here. Oh, there's actually a name for this. Cool. It's called a Star of Lakshmi. This shape.
Oh, that.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I was picturing this, but with.
I know
you
what a Star of Chaos
yeah.
is.
Yeah, because last time you put that in front of me on this map, there was a Shoggoth in there.
Yeah. Well, this is not that symbol.
Thank God. It's just uncomfortably close. Alrighty. What is the importance of this symbol? What does it mean?
No idea. I'm going to do that again, but with a different bowl at a different table.
Okay. So what do you do with the bowl that you already filled?
I guess I'll put it back into the thing that I filled it from first.
So you pour the liquid back out?
Back into where I got it from.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You pour the liquid back into the cauldron. A booming voice echoes throughout the room. Who dares defy the sacred elemental fire? And 16 salamanders come leaping forth. Roll initiative.
Ah, no, this is more my speed.
Alright, guys, let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, these guys come leaping out of those cauldrons.
Oh, interesting. I'm guessing that was the magic mouth.
Yes.
Oh, those are not just salamanders. Those are, yeah, okay.
It's time to rumble, and these salamanders will take the tumble.
Beta, are you going to be rolling initiative?
Oh yeah, these are like the fire.
I figured I'd just let them handle it on their own, see if they can survive. Be AFK like everybody else.
There's only two of us.
All right, well, Goulash, what do you do? Having poured the bowl back in, there is a salamander already in melee with you. It came out of these cauldrons.
They came out of the cauldrons. All right, I will fight the salamander.
Okay. A roll to hit.
First I'm going to try to push him over, though.
Okay.
They are large, right? So
They are large.
Yeah. Nope, I don't think I succeed against a nat 20.
Nope. It
All right.
moves out of the way.
Yeah, then... Alright. There you go. 3 claw attacks.
All right. Roll damage for your first claw attack.
Oh, okay.
All right, your claw hits, and you feel no resistance as the salamander disappears.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'd like to break up my attack and get into a melee with another one of these.
Alrighty. You get into melee with another one of them.
And then I make my 19.
Then your 19 will hit. Roll damage. Alright, yeah, you feel your claws digging on that one.
Alright. And then, again, with another one.
Mm-hmm. So you're moving to another one?
Yep, another. Oh, wait, it didn't disappear this time?
It did not disappear. You feel your claws dig into it. That's
Then
a solid one.
Then I make my 24.
Alright, well, first, you hit him and take 12 points of fire damage.
Yeah, I figured.
And then you can deal damage for your 24.
Hey, I'm bloodied now.
That's unfortunate.
And there's the 24.
All right. Well, you take 2 fire damage as a result.
Cool.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna have him make a wisdom save.
Okay.
He passes. Unfortunately.
That is unfortunate.
No, that's it.
All right. Arturus.
Mm-hmm. How many are there?
15 salamanders.
Mm-hmm. 15. That's a lot.
Don't worry, some of them aren't real.
Yeah. So, how many can I catch in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point?
Don't worry about it and me.
Yeah, friendlies don't matter, because I can just not hit them.
20-foot radius sphere would let you hit 4 of them.
Where?
You know, they are spaced out, 8 to a side.
Oh, 8 to a side.
Yep, east and west.
I would like to reposition.
How much movement speed you got?
30.
Okay. Where are
I'd
you going?
I'd like to create a linear path between me and 100 feet.
Let's see here. So that would be from your position 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet would be just enough.
All right. And then down this pre-designated linear path, I would like to send a lightning bolt.
Okay.
8 of those little fuckers.
Mm-hmm. Ah, shit.
Those fail.
Yep. Forgot
Only
the other
nat
ones.
20 passes.
Okay.
Because my DC is now 18.
Yep. Alrighty, so your lightning bolt jolts through them, injuring visibly 2 of them. 6 look to be completely unaffected.
The ones that aren't hurt are bullshit. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Their turn. The 8 in front of you charge you, moving as fast as they can upwards, most of them unable to get to you. You notice that as they get closer, some of them do actually get within melee and start circling around you. That the images start looking injured as well. And one of them is actually close enough to make an attack on you. First the spear, and then with his tail. Does a 22 hit you?
A 22 strikes true.
Does a 16?
No.
Alright.
Not when I reaction shield.
Excellent.
You have the reaction shield, a 16.
I'm a fucking wizard. Get off my deck.
Alright, so you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, 8 points of fire damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Well, that sucked.
Mm-hmm. The other 8 in the room are going to collapse down onto Goulash, who's, actually they're within range of all of him. And they get to make several attacks on him as a result. As his 7 images kind of come all around you and start attacking. All right. Does a 23 hit you?
The 23 hits.
That the only hit?
Only hit.
Okay. So that is 7 piercing and 1 fire damage.
Okay.
And Beta, it is your turn.
I think I am going to start blasting. Yeah?
All right.
Yeah.
There are 15 targets.
Fucking hell. I'm going to start with the one that's accosting my mage first, I suppose.
There are 8 of those. They have him surrounded, but only a couple of them looked they could attack.
Okay, well, all right. Yeah.
So, which one are you attacking? By the mage?
Yes.
All right. Any particular one, or just all, or just a one?
A1. Oh, well, shit. Just one right now.
All
Which
right.
had him grappled. That's the one I want to shoot.
Okay, you aim at the one that gets grappled.
That's one hit, right?
Yep, the first one hits. An image disappears. The second one misses. The third one also hits an image, disappearing.
So the ones that were grappling him weren't real?
You see multiple ones of them grappling him.
Oh, it's one of those type of things.
Yeah, you can give me an Arcana check, Beta.
I mean, I'm good at those.
Good enough. Yeah, you're pretty sure that the way these are acting, it's like they have the spell Mirror Image cast on them.
So refresh my memory. What's that do? That means only one of them was real?
It produces illusory duplicates, and only some fraction of these guys are real. But those illusory duplicates take attacks against them, and you take the hit instead of the real body.
All right. How far? There's 8 of them around.
6 currently.
There's 6 of them around Arturus.
Uh-huh.
How much space does all of them have? Like, can I get
They
all
are
of them
in melee.
Can I get all of them in a 5-foot cube centered on me if I move into melee?
You would be able to get at most 2 of them within that cube.
Only 2? Fuck. Okay. Well, then I'm going to do something else. Then I'm going to fire 3 more blasts and blast 3 more.
So your action surging?
Yes.
All right. The road to hit.
Fucking hell. I hit 2 more, and they vanish, I suppose.
One of them, the 22, hits an image, and that disappears. The second one does damage. Roll damage.
Oh. Ten points of force damage.
All right. Yeah, you see that him and some of his images look a little worse off.
Okie dokie.
Yes.
And did you get hit, Gilbert? Are you hurt?
I have sustained injury, yes.
Are you hurt? Will you
I-
live through another turn? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, no, I can live through another turn.
Okay, then I'm done.
All right. Goulash.
So, do I see this guy surrounded by more of his copies?
You are surrounded by 7 guys.
Okay. Do I remember which one of these was the real one?
The way they're moving, you cannot tell.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to push him over.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, you push one, and your hand goes through an illusory duplicate.
Ah.
That one was not real.
All right. Well, that was my bonus action. I'll tell you what we're going to do. These guys are sort of like flashing all over the place and making it hard to tell which one is the real one.
Yes, they are moving.
Right.
They are constantly in motion.
Well, in that case, in order to try and find the real one, I'm going to shut my eyes and attempt to find him via sheer recklessness.
Do you actually have blind sight?
I don't need blind sight if I can give myself advantage.
I don't understand what you're attempting to accomplish here.
I am closing my eyes and attempting to fight him as if I could not see him.
Okay. I understand. Well, if you're going to attack, roll to hit.
This
Disadvantage.
guy is trying to.
Mhm.
It gets canceled out by reckless if I reckless.
Correct.
Yeah, this guy is trying to deceive my eyes, so I'm not going to use them.
Okay. Roll to hit then.
Oh.
So the first one you feel hit a real target, but does not penetrate the armor. The second one, your swing is a miss. The third one, you feel hit something solid, do damage.
Cool. There we go.
Alrighty.
And then I am to make a wisdom save.
Does that require you to see your target?
Ooh, good question. No.
Okay, great.
God damn it, it passed again. Alright.
These are wise salamanders of fire.
Apparently. Alright, that's it.
Oh! I almost forgot.
And I take damage.
You
when I
take
hit.
6 fire damage as a result of hitting him.
Yep. Sometimes I do wish I was a totem barbarian.
Do you keep your eyes closed at the end of your turn?
No, I'll open them again.
Alright. Yeah, you see you are currently surrounded.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Five
let's not
guys.
Give them, let's not give them double advantage.
Alright, Arcturus.
Mhm,
There
mhm.
are... Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 guys around you.
That is many guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, as a wizard, I'm going to use wizard magic. I
Uh-huh.
cast slow.
On yourself.
No. On every motherfucker in this room that's not a party member. Basically, all the guys I can just as many of them as I can get.
40-foot cube would basically mean you have to pick the group by you or the group by Goulash.
Okay, I picked the group up.
There's a lot of them around me.
Goulash.
Okay. Let's see, wisdom save. Does a 15 pass?
No.
All of the guys around Goulash are now moving slower.
Cool.
Anything else?
Yes. I'd like. Wait, no, I already spent my action. Guess I'll die now.
Okay. All right. So, guys, by you. Well, the guy that isn't grappling and restraining you is going to attack you.
But he misses horribly because he is a bumbling boob. No.
No, I don't
No,
think
he
he
hits.
does. Does an 18 hit you?
Not when I cast shield.
All right. So he stabs you for 11 piercing and 4 fire with his spear. Then the guy that has you restrained is going to try to stab you with his spear.
Slow still up.
All right, good. Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
And he stabs you for 14 piercing and fire damage. All right. He then hits you with his tail. Tail attacks made while he is grappled and restrained with his tail are automatic hits.
That's unfortunate for me.
Yep, as the tail spasms and deals an additional 21 bludgeoning and fire damage.
Wow.
I do believe that is a pass.
Yes.
Now the slow boys.
Yeah, I don't know if these guys are getting multiple attacks, but they don't anymore.
They generally do have multiple attacks, but they don't anymore. So they're just going to try to whip you with their tails.
Yep, they do have advantage.
Oh, yeah. Just checking if slow does anything.
It doesn't do anything to attacks.
Yep. I don't think they hit.
2 misses. There's only 2 of them?
Apparently.
I thought there were like 7.
There are. 2 of
That's
them attack
interesting.
you.
Okay.
Though all the rest of them do make attacking motions, it looked like they were trying to distract you.
Oh, I see.
Beta.
Beta is going to continue to blast them. Can I make out which ones are solid and which ones aren't now?
No.
Or no, still? I have to take a guessing pock shots? Okay.
Yep.
Well, the ones around Gilbert, I suppose, or Arturus is going to be the target.
Okay. Roll to hit.
One vanishes, and I missed the other 2.
No, that's actually a solid hit. Roll damage. You got lucky.
I mean, not that lucky. That's the 3rd time I've rolled a 1 so far, and I've only rolled the dice twice.
Yeah, that's
Only
a little
2
unlucky.
turns, and I've rolled a 1 on my twice on my first turn, and once on this one. So yeah, the dice are already against me.
They do hate you.
They really do.
Anything else in your turn?
How's Gilbert looking? Gilbert, how are you looking? Are you hurt? Are you injured? Or are you just hurt?
Arturus, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
I believe Beta's asking after your health.
Yes. Or are you
Okay.
just hurt?
I could use a little assistance.
Alrighty. Then as a bonus action, I'm going to heal Gilbert.
Yes. I was trying to look up the medical word for what I have, but I couldn't come up with anything fancy. I just have serious third-degree burns.
You have 10 points of healing.
Ooh.
How does that feel? Does that feel better? Good.
Anything else, Beta?
No, that'll be it.
All right, Goulash.
Okay. I am going to do the same thing that I did before, except... Yeah, so I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to try to find these guys by just sort of swinging haphazardly around.
All right.
And the first one that I find that's real, I'm going to try to knock him over. Which will have to be after the first attack, but that's okay.
All right, go ahead and try. Close your eyes and begin swinging recklessly. You don't feel that you hit anything.
Damn. Do I find one that time?
You do not feel that you hit anything.
Really? With a 28?
I'm telling you what you feel.
Okay. I guess this doesn't work how I thought it did. I guess in that case, he's just going to open his eyes.
All right, you open your eyes to find that you are currently surrounded by 3 people.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack a third one.
Okay. I wrote it. That image also disappears.
Cool.
And you notice that the sensation is very similar to striking nothing at all.
Mm.
There are 2 enemies around you.
Yeah. To be fair, I did metagame a little bit, but the reason I did that was because of the last line of mirror image.
I completely missed that line. Sorry.
It's okay. I did metagame, to be fair. So I think I destroyed one, but that was all of my attacks, so I'm done.
Okay. Arturus.
I cast Misty Step.
Okay. These guys don't have counterspell. Where are you going?
To the far side of the room, as far away from other assholes as I can go.
So basically over to the entrance. Okay. There's basically 2 equidistant points you could go to. You could go over by Beta, near the entrance to the room, or you could go deeper in, closer to that altar.
Well, let's see. The part of me that enjoys dramatic tension says go over by the altar. The part of me that enjoys not dying says go over by the robot who has been a consistent aid to my survival. So I'm going to go over by the robot.
Okay. You teleport over to the robot. You are no longer grappled and restrained.
Yay.
Anything else?
Yes. I will use my action to dodge. That'll be my turn.
All right. Well, that whole gaggle of 6 salamanders comes charging at you, Arturus. And they are going to engage you spear and tail. First guy whiffs horribly. Does a 25 hit you? Right, a 13 misses? Arturus, you here?
Yes.
Does a 13 hit you?
A 13 does not.
Does a 25?
Yes, that does. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm back.
Well, welcome back. We're waiting for our tourist to return.
Holy shit!
Yep, so that second guy, he hits you with his spear and then wraps his tail around you for a total of 44 piercing, fire, and bludgeoning damage. And then more fire.
Hey, Under?
Yep.
I dodged.
Oh! That's right, you did. Let's do the two that matter. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
Alright, so that is... We'll just use the same rolls. 22 points of fire damage as he stabs you with a spear.
That's a bit better.
Does an 18 hit you?
Not when I cast shield.
Good. Alrighty, but you are again surrounded. Concentration sec? They remain slow over by Goulash. And those two guys try to stab you, Goulash.
Mm-hmm. They have advantage.
Mm-hmm. Actually, they're trying to hit you with their tails.
The 24 hits.
Alright, he hits you for 11 bludgeoning, 6 fire, and you are grappled and restrained.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Beta, your turn.
Well,
Arturus brought the party to you.
gee, thanks, Arturus. How many did he bring into melee with us?
Currently, you are in melee with 6 of them. Or, sorry, 3 of them.
Okay.
Arturus is in melee with 6, but you know the other 3 are on the other side of him from you, so you don't have to worry about those guys in melee with you.
Right. So, and I still can't tell which one is real and which one is fake.
Correct.
Shit. So there's no injured ones. Okay.
They all appear to be equally injured.
Oh, okay, that's right. The spell, yeah, okay.
Yep, the spell keeps the illusion updated to match them.
Where is Goulash at on the battlefield?
Being grappled by
He
a
is about
salamander.
45 feet away from you with a salamander's tail wrapped around him. Another
Okay.
salamander is in melee with him as well. There's 2 over there.
Fuck. Okay, so we got to get past these things to get to him. Okay. I believe I'm going to touch Arturus.
You can do that.
Yeah, Beta's going to reach out and touch Arturus because I think he needs help.
All right.
The party to me, then he's probably in pain. So I'm going to try
I'm sorry, that probably sounded like a question, but I meant like, yes, you can do that.
Yeah. I'm going to...
And what are you doing when you touch him?
I am healing him for 19 points of damage. 19 points of healing.
Good. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I think I did that backwards, but yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Goulash, it is your turn.
Alright. Well, since I'm restrained, there's no reason not to reckless. And there's also no reason not to close my eyes.
Okay.
So I do both of those things.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to attempt to knock the one who is restraining me prone with the first attack I hit him with.
You doing that before the attack or after?
It doesn't matter because I already have disadvantage and advantage. But if I hit him at least once, I'm going to attempt to do it.
Okay. Well, then roll to hit your attack then. Those all hit.
Okay.
Assuming you're going all 3 on the same guy that's holding you.
I'm gonna go all 3 unless I kill him. So
Okay. Yeah, those all hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, 12 slashing. And I'd probably take some fire from that.
That bloodies him.
Ah, okay.
And you take 4 fire damage.
Cool.
The 13 would also hit. You take 6
15
more.
slashing.
You take 6 more fire damage.
And the last one.
Also a hit. And you take 4 more fire damage.
Alright.
This guy's not looking great.
Well, he's about to make a wisdom save, so let's hope he looks even less great. Finally, he failed.
So what does he do?
He takes 19 psychic damage.
Whoo boy.
Yep.
He dies, releasing
Cool.
you from the grasp of his tail.
Alright. I didn't end up pushing him over. Not that it matters now. I'm gonna open my eyes again.
There's 1 salamander in melee with you.
No illusory salamanders? Or seemingly illusory salamanders?
You do not see anything that is obviously an illusion.
Okay, but I only see 1 salamander.
You only see 1 salamander in front of you.
Okay. Yeah, that's it then.
All right, Arcturus. There are 6 salamanders around you. You are also grappled and restrained again.
But the ones that were slowed are no longer slowed because they're dead.
No,
You know, I keep
one of them
forgetting to
is
make a
still
wisdom save at the end of their turn. No, the guy down there is still slow.
Okay. I'd like to fire a lightning bolt.
In what direction?
Whichever one I think is the most real.
there. Shoot this one! Shoot this one! He points.
Yeah,
to the one
I
next to
shoot
him.
that one.
That also would mean you could get 2 in a line instead of just hitting one of the ones around you.
Yeah, I shoot that one.
All right.
2 in the line.
So roll damage is... Oh, I haven't rolled dex save.
Does that hit me as well?
No.
Nah.
There's plenty of room for him to angle it not to hit you, which I presume he did.
I mean, if in the future you'd like to forego your dex saves, I'm more than happy to accept.
Yeah,
They are
so he
slow.
failed. Yeah, he is slowed, but it didn't matter. He rolled a 10. And he gets electrocuted for 25. Which bloodies him. And in front of you, Gilbert, one of those 6 disappears, the one you shot your lightning bolt through.
Awesome.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, well, the one that isn't grappling and restraining you is going to try and stab you and then wrap his tail around you. Does a 24 hit you?
I'm in danger.
Is that a yes?
Yes. The highest I can actually block is a 20.
Oof.
At 21, it breaches my armor class.
Okay.
Remember,
So he stabs you
I'm
with
a
a spear
Swedish wizard.
and then wraps his tail around you also, dealing 32 points of piercing, bludgeoning, and fire damage. The guy who is restraining you tries to stab you with a spear.
Well, it's very good that his 2 rolls were a nat 20 and a nat 1, because he
Yep.
critically hits regardless.
Wait, you're unconscious from the 32?
I am unconscious.
From the 32 or from the crit? It matters.
From the 32. Wait. The crit.
It matters because that would
my,
make for a
yeah.
dead wizard.
Yeah, I had to double check. I was looking through my damage list.
Alright, because his tail also auto-hits you. So that's why it matters. Alright, so the crit spear does 25 piercing and fire damage.
Okay.
That puts you
I am-
unconscious?
I am. Yes.
He then flexes his tail, auto-critting you. Is your maximum hit points 25 or less?
Is 80 greater than or less than 25?
Smartass. Alright, 2 failed death saves. As they then leave your unconscious body there and surround Beta. Beta, it is your turn. You are currently surrounded by 5 salamanders. They just knocked Arcturus unconscious.
Salamanders, okay.
I mean, I thought these guys were supposed to be nice.
At least they don't have happy with them. I guess I'm gonna shoot one. Wait. Yeah.
You're going to shoot one?
Yeah.
Alright, roll to hit at disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Ranged attacks while people are in melee with you.
Don't do that. Go heal Arcturus.
You want me to heal Arcturus instead?
He's unconscious and he's got 2 failed death saves.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of bad. That is kind of bad. Well, shit. I suppose I am going to... Shit. I can heal him as a bonus action, but I can't get away if I... All right, I'm gonna heal Arcturus. I'm assuming I can still reach him.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna heal Arcturus.
Yeah, fortunately neither of you moved.
For 19 healing.
Alright, Arcturus, you are awake with 19 points and level of exhaustion on the floor of this fire temple.
And I am going to wait, what else can I? All right, I am done because I can't do anything as a bonus action. I can, yeah.
Okay. Goulash, there is a single salamander in melee with you.
Does he still look like he's moving slower than usual?
No, he does not. But he does look bloodied.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to push him over.
Okay.
He should have advantage, he's larger than me.
Thank you. Not that it
Does it
mattered
matter?
any.
Alright. Now
You
without
shove
referencing,
him to the ground. And take 10 fire damage.
Oh really, even from that.
Hits or touches.
Hits or touches. Alright then. Maybe not worth it then.
It's actually the first time you shoved one to the ground, so it's the first time it's come up.
Yeah. The first time I've successfully knocked one prone.
Yes, and prone he is.
Alright. City's bloodied.
I did. That hits. And you take 5 more fire damage. Anything else?
Yep, I got 2 more attacks.
All right. That misses. That one hits.
And 11 more.
And 7 to you.
Yep. Alright, that's it from me.
All right, he's looking to be on the verge of death.
Yep. Let me see. Do I have another one of those? No, damn, I used them all. Alright, I'm done.
All right. Arcturus, you are awake on the ground. There are 3 salamanders in melee with you, but they appear to be focused on beta at the moment.
Line?
You could get 2 of them in a line. If you don't want to hit beta. If you're okay with hitting beta, you can get 4.
These are the only ones remaining.
Around beta are 5. 3 of them are within 5, like they're within melee of you. 2 of them are not. And without hitting beta, you can get 2 of them in a line from your current position. If you go through beta, you would get 4 of them in a line. Well, close enough, 5 foot wide.
How damaged does beta look?
Beta's not injured at all. Beta's yet to be hit.
Alright. Under how about a 10-foot radius sphere? How many could I get without hitting beta?
Without hitting beta, 1. With hitting beta, all 5.
Shatter.
Okay.
Crap.
What type of save is that?
Con.
Isn't that if it's not organic material, it's like more damage?
I think it's very specific. Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like specifically mineral or something.
A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Well, let me roll mine at disadvantage then.
Alrighty.
Aren't you a Warforged?
He is. He considers himself to be made of enough metal to warrant disadvantage.
I am metal. I am a robot. I am
If
a
I ever
cyborg.
make a Warforged, it's going to be made out of wood for that exact reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not made out of wood. I'm made out of metal.
Yep. Or maybe,
I'm a Warforged. I'm made out of mahogany.
No, mahogany is his name.
oh, God, that's too
Ooh.
good now.
Oh,
fuck.
that's great.
I was going to say he could be made out of, like pottery. No, what's pottery made out of?
Clay.
Ceramic.
Ceramic.
Ceramic,
Thank you.
yeah.
That's the word. Yeah, it could be ceramic.
Fine china.
Yeah.
So what's the DC, Arcturus?
I failed.
Terracotta.
The DC is that everyone's turning into shattered pots. It's 18.
Alright. Well, I think everyone failed then. Roll damage.
The only reason I wouldn't do mahogany is because it's not food.
I mean, you couldn't cast it a little higher level there?
He didn't. Alrighty.
Because I wasn't looking to do damage, I was looking to clear out the illusions.
Good point.
The illusions remain.
What?
It's
So-
an AoE.
Fuck.
A duplicate can be destroyed only by an attack that hits it. It ignores all other damage and effects. I should not have let you destroy one with lightning bolt. Sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah, you can't destroy them with AoEs. They gotta be direct attacks.
Oh man, I thought when I got it with the lightning bolt, it was damn
You
it.
didn't
Oh,
with the
well.
first one. I flubbed that second one you did. Sorry about that.
It happens. Arcturus just got up from bleeding off the ground. He's a little out of it. He thought that's how the spell worked for a moment. There we go.
All right.
We have our justification.
But you did injure them, like the two real ones that are there.
Excellent, excellent.
Anything else on your turn? Like standing up, for instance?
No, I think I was going to just, lay here and die. Yes, I'd like to stand up.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
That's no, that's all I can do.
All right. Well, the guy in front of you is going to try and wrap his tail around you.
Ah. Yeah, it hits.
All right, so he wraps his tail around you for 18 bludgeoning and fire damage. You are grappled and restrained.
What is that Pokemon 1 HP noise? That siren that goes? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm at right now.
Okay, then he's going to try to stab you with a spear.
Yeah, the battle music is speeding up.
He is a bitch donkey who misses. Yes, wow, that worked.
Yep. The other guy is going to try and wrap Beta in his tail. Does a 15 hit Beta?
No.
All right. Goes for the spear.
Guys, do you think we can make it?
Does a 22 hit Beta?
No.
Really?
Really?
Are you using shield or?
No.
Huh. Damn. Nice.
It's a base 23 armor class.
Holy shit.
How?
The magical armor that you
That's
made.
right.
+2 armor, that +2 plate mail, and a shield, and defensive fighting style. She has a 23 armor class.
Yeah, that's correct. I just forgot about the armor.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And the guy in front of Goulash is going to stand up and try to wrap his tail around you.
Yep. No,
Then he tries to stick you with a spear.
that is.
14 piercing. And 1 fire damage. And Beta, it is your turn.
I am in danger.
You're in danger?
I mean, I think I got this guy, but I'm gonna need a nap later.
Okay. Well, there's still 3 of them around us, aren't it? Or however many.
Yeah, but not really.
There are 5 around you, but you know that at least some of them are images.
How is Gilbert looking?
He's unconscious, isn't he?
Yes.
No, wait, he's
I'm at 1 HP. I'm at 1
he's
HP.
at 1 hit point. In a
All right,
grasp of
then
one
I'm
of them.
going to lay a hand on Gilbert and myself, and I'm going to twin a heal spell and cure both of them.
All right.
So I'm going to take the first one and give Gilbert the second one. So you take 23 points of healing, and I'll take 12.
I'm slightly less in danger.
Anything else, Beta?
Yeah, as a bonus action, I'm going to throw a heal at, I'm going to use the last of my healing light on Goulash.
What's the range on that?
60 feet?
Okay. You're well within that.
I think so. Let me double check before I say that.
He's 45 feet away, so that's why I was asking, because some of them are...
Bonus action, a creature I can see within 60 feet, yes.
Then you're fine.
Yeah,
I definitely am within that, but I am not well. Cool.
You get 7 points of healing. And now Beta is done.
Okay. Goulash, your turn.
All right. I am just going to attack this guy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Just flat attacks.
Roll to hit.
No.
Miss. So you take 8 fire damage as you kill him.
Cool. And can I get within melee of any of the other 5 salamanders if I run over there?
How much
With
movement
my-
speed you got?
I have 40 feet.
That would just get you into melee range with one of them.
Cool. I hope that's the real one. Let me think.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to attack that one with my eyes open.
Okay. Roll to hit. It disappears.
Cool. That was what I wanted. Alright, yeah, that's all my movement. That's my action. I'm done.
Alrighty. Arcturus, you are grappled and restrained in the hold of one of these salamanders.
Yes, I am. How damaged does this one look?
It looks injured.
I cast Taser.
Roll to hit. One of his images disappears.
All according to plan. Yes. How fucked up does Goulash and Beta look?
Goulash is severely bloodied.
Beta's not.
That is, of course, a relative term.
I mean, I'll throw another heal on you at a higher level once it gets to my turn. Since you moved into melee combat, I can heal you and Gilbert.
I'd like to Misty Step to the opposite side of Goulash.
Yes, good idea.
Alright, you do so.
Then I'll back up a couple extra feet for good measure.
Okay.
Well, don't get out of reach now. Damn.
He's out of reach already.
How far out of reach am I from Beta?
You are...
Well, to
let's see.
Goulash,
When you teleport over to Goulash, that puts you 10 feet away from her. You backed up some, you're now 15.
15 feet away from Beta?
Yes.
Oh, that... Okay. That's fine.
shoot the monsters.
Anything else in your turn then, Arcturus?
Well, let's see. That was my action to Taser. My bonus action to turn to a fart cloud. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, their turn. Let's see. One of them is going to try and wrap his tail around Beta. Does a 16? No, that you said no. Goes for the spear. And that misses. The other guy, well, I say guy, but really it's two of them, slither their way, around Goulash over to Arcturus. And then try to wrap you back up in the tail.
Oh, they really don't like him.
They really.
Does a 15 hit you, Arcturus?
A 15? Nay, it does not.
Then he stabs you with a spear. And misses. Beta, it is your turn. One of them is in melee with you, as
Okay.
is Goulash.
Can I move to Goulash
You are
without?
in melee with Goulash.
Okay. How are you doing, Gilbert? You didn't get hit that turn, so you're still alive, aren't you? Arcturus?
I'm sorry, can you run that by me again?
I said you didn't get hit that turn, so you're still alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But Goulash is injured. So, I'm going to lay hands on Goulash and give him a heal. My most powerful.
Goulash does not heal. He has not been trained. Oh, wow.
You get hit for 24, healed for 24.
You get hit for 24 healing damage.
Yeah, 24 healing.
Ah, I feel so much better.
And let's see. I am going to. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to be done.
Okay. Goulash. One salamander is in melee with you.
Just one.
Just one. The other two went over to Arturus.
Okay.
I'm good.
And this guy is not like, he doesn't have other salamanders whirling around him.
He does not.
Okay.
His posse's all disappeared.
How does he look?
He is injured.
Okay. We're just gonna do regular attacks then.
Okie dokie.
Oh, actually, no. No, we're gonna reckless.
Okay.
Oh!
Hey, there we go.
Oh!
That advantage pays off.
It does.
Okay, we'll do the-
that is some
we'll do the
solid
first-
hits there.
We'll do the first crit first, and depending on if I kill him, I may redirect some of those at other salamanders. So we'll, yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. Alright, this is just the first attack.
Right. That bloodies him. You take 3 fire damage.
Okay, and now the regular 27, which I think hits.
It does. You take 6 fire damage.
Alright.
He is still up. And the second hit.
Yeah, this will probably kill him then.
You take 5 fire damage. He looks to be on the verge of death.
Damn.
Wow. Alright then.
Anything else?
No. That's all I got.
Alright, Arturus. 2 of these guys in melee with you.
How fucked up do they look?
They are slightly injured.
Taser hand!
Roll to hit.
You have a 50-50 chance of hitting the right one.
And he did, and crit him.
Oh, yeah! Electrify that bastard.
Get tased, motherfucker!
Oh!
He is not quite bloody, but almost. Anything else?
Yes, I'm gonna Misty Step away!
Where are you going?
Someplace far away!
I believe this is a 30-foot range.
Yes.
Yes.
So are you going...
We should die.
You can go north through the double doors and partly into the hallway. You can go east to the other side of the room. You can go south, closer towards that altar.
Nah, fuck that. North. That way I can put maximum distance between this guy and me.
All right, you appear back out in the partially out in the corridor. You can see it heading to the northwest, back the way you came.
I'm gonna walk 15 more feet.
Okay. Out of sight you go, losing sight of the room as well.
Oh, that's out of...
Well, losing sight of your party members. You can still see part of the room, but there's nobody there.
Okay.
You're good with that?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah.
Alright. These guys' turn. Well, one spellcaster left, so these 2 guys are gonna turn slowly the way over to Beta. And
Come on, gentlemen, let's play.
And they are going to try and wrap you in their tail.
They can try.
Oh, it would help if I had the right window selected.
They must recognize me as one of their own.
I can shield that, and that
All
will
right.
miss.
You shield that. He then goes for the spear. Misses.
Anyway.
The other guy is going to turn and try to wrap Goulash in his tail.
Is this the one that I almost killed?
Yes.
He should have advantage.
Okay. Does a 25
Yes.
hit you? All right. Wrapping his tail around you for 19 bludgeoning and fire damage. 5 of that is fire damage.
How much is bludgeoning?
The rest of it.
5,
14.
7. Yeah.
14 bludgeoning, 5 fire. And then he's going to try to hit you with a spear.
That hits.
Indeed. 24 piercing.
Okay.
And 10 fire.
Alright, let's see. So,
You are grappled and restrained.
yep, the 14 reduces me to 0. However, because I'm a barbarian, I have Relentless Rage, which means that when my HP is reduced to 0, I get to make a con save, which starts out at DC 10, to remain conscious with 1 hit point. My
Okay.
con save is a plus 10, so I auto pass.
You auto pass, and then I believe the next attack then would have downed you. The crit would have downed you. If that's what you're telling me.
The next one does that again, except now it's a DC 15, which means that I actually have to roll.
Okay. Roll it. You're still
That
up.
passes. Alright.
All right. And that's it for them, Beta.
Okay, so the one that's in, I can hit any of the 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shillelagh with my stick, my
Okay.
cudgel, the one that's attacking Goulash.
Alrighty. You can do that. I believe Shillelagh is a bonus action to cast, and then you just make your attack with an attack.
My club, my
Right.
stick.
It's a terrible waste of a 20. That's not.
That is not. That hits. Roll damage.
Who's dead?
Roll damage.
Is he almost dead? Is he really bad
He is
off?
on the verge of
Yes.
death.
He has 1 hit point.
Well, I'm gonna spend 2 charges anyway, so we're gonna make this. And that is radiant damage. Hit him with my club, my cudgel of striking, +2.
Ah. Shillelagh makes the base damage die for that a D8.
Yeah, but I'm not casting shillelagh. I'm using the
I thought you said you
Cudgel-
oh, you were using. Sorry,
cudgel of striking. Yeah, the
I
magic-
misunderstood.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right, no problem. That's what I'm doing. I'm clubbing him with my club.
I thought you meant you were casting Shillelagh on your club
Yeah,
and then
I
hitting
was
it.
like, I don't remember you having shillelagh. Where did you get that?
I don't have shillelagh. I wish I did. That would be neat. Shillelagh on
All
my
right.
club.
Yeah, you bonk this guy with your Shillelagh, and he goes down. He is dead.
All right. And
Goulash is released from his hold.
oh, good. So we only have 1 left. All right.
2 left.
Two, but one's a fake and one's a real one. So, all right.
Yeah.
Beta's spent for everything else. I can't do anything else. I mean, I could cast a bonus action spell, but it wouldn't do us any good.
Mm.
Oh, yes, it would. Yes, it would. Wait, who goes next? Do you go next, or do I? Or the monster goes next. Gilbert, you go next, don't you, Goulash?
I think you could heal me.
I can't heal as a. I don't think I can heal as a with a bonus action. Let me look.
Then hit
You
the
have
monster
healing
if
word.
do that.
I do have healing word actually.
No, save that. Use
I
that
do
for
have
picking
healing
somebody up.
I mean, everybody's already up, and we're gonna rest right after this, so I might as well use it.
Yeah.
I'll pop a healing word on you for okay level. If I cast it at that level, it'll be this.
It will save me from having to make a DC 20 con save on my turn.
15 points of healing. I give
That's
you.
nice.
You know what's potentially most frustrating?
Hmm?
Had I realized these were illusions earlier, before my HP was constantly in danger, I could have just used True Seeing.
Yeah, you could have done that.
The spell magic would have worked too.
Or just closing your eyes.
I swear to God, get off my dick about not having to spell magic.
All right. Beta, you doing anything else?
I believe I did enough.
All right.
Beta is done. Yes, beta is done.
Okay. Goulash.
All right. Let's see. I start out restrained by this
No,
guy.
you are. That guy died.
Oh, that guy died. There's only one left.
There's 2 left.
There's 2.
They're in
Two.
melee with Beta. Yeah.
There's 2 left.
Yes, I heard the air quotes on that.
Yeah. I am going to close my eyes and attempt to hit one of them
Okay.
recklessly.
Yeah, roll to hit.
I mean, oh shit.
Those all hit.
All right. I believe those all hit the real one.
Yes, they do. Now that you point out that line, we will follow it.
Thank you.
What line?
It feels a little metagamey, but I feel like based on the way mirror image works, it should be sort of obvious that you could circumvent it by doing that.
It's magic. I just treat it
it's
as
magic.
written. So yeah, it's fine.
Hold on, what happened?
So
Mirror image.
yeah.
A creature is unaffected by mirror image if it relies on senses other than sight, such as blind sight. It can't see, or if it can perceive illusions as false, as with true sight. So by closing his eyes, he cannot be fooled by mirror image.
But
However,
when
he is effectively blind.
Yes.
That doesn't matter because I'm a barbarian.
But
I
he
can
has
just give myself
flat-
advantage.
Yeah, that's right. Flat
That's-
roll.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It is amazing.
So yeah, those all hit, and they hit something solid.
All right.
28 slashing.
All right. So that bloodies him,
Okay.
and you take 11
That's-
fire damage.
That's 3 attacks though, so roll 2 more times.
First, you roll your damage
I
for the
did.
next attack. Oh, that was all 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Sorry. No. There. 12 more fire damage.
Okay.
God. Wonder's just fucking these rolls up.
Okay. Before that next one, because the third attack might not actually happen.
Yep.
Whew, barely. All right. Now the third one.
And then you take 8 more fire damage.
Okay. Now I'm probably gonna fall unconscious.
Probably. There's actually a decent chance you won't. Almost.
Just barely not. Almost.
Goulash goes
Goulash
down.
is unconscious.
All right.
All right, Arcturus, you're out in the hallway. You hear sounds of combat. What do you do?
I walk down the hallway so I can see.
All right, you walk down to the entrance of the room. You see an unconscious Goulash, a salamander next to Beta. The salamander looks bloodied.
This is the only salamander?
Oh, sorry, no, there's 2 of them. A pair of them. They both appear bloodied.
Fuck!
An AoE would work. If you could hit both of them,
Alright,
you wouldn't take any damage.
alright.
Would.
Under.
Uh-huh.
Here's a stupid fucking question.
Uh-huh.
If I see 2 of them, one of
Uh-huh.
them is an illusion. What occurs if I target it with a spell that requires me to target a creature I can see?
I roll as if you are making an attack, and if you target the illusion, your spell is as if you made an invalid target selection, and it fails. You still lose the slot.
Okay. And if it's a spell that can target 2 targets in a single casting, but they are based on attack rolls or individual saves.
Depends. Be specific.
Such as Steelwind Strike.
Scorching ray.
So that would be you would make multiple attack rolls, is what you're telling me. Each attack roll would have a chance of hitting the duplicate. The first one that hits the duplicate will probably destroy it, at which point any attacks after that would only be against the true one.
Fuck, Gilbert.
Basically, you have to remember the illusion is popped if it takes any damage it's targeted at it. So if you go up to a Steel Wind Strike and hit it with an attack, it will pop the illusion.
And then your other strikes can hit the monster.
Right.
Wait, holy shit! Does Steelwind strike that? Oh.
Steel Wind Strike hits a couple of people, I think.
Right. Yeah, I gotta double check that wording really quick. 1 second.
It's a big, powerful spell, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I just need to make sure that there's not a thing missing on the more purple, more better sheet.
Well, you only get 5 if there are 5 targets. If there's only 2, then you only get 2.
Which is why I'm checking what the spell itself says.
Yep.
And I'm not just going off
the weapon used in the
first
casting.
weapon. Choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range. Make a melee spell attack against each target. Okay.
The fact that it targets multiple creatures individually, I feel like it just means that you hit the real one once and you hit the illusion once. Like,
That's not how Mirror Image works.
fair enough. Oh yeah, because they're blurred into each other, so it might count as like 2 against 1. Yeah.
I'm running out of good options here. Steel Wind Strike.
All right. Well, make your first attack roll.
Well, you're guaranteed to hit the real one at least once.
The illusion pops. Roll your second attack roll.
Assuming you hit both times.
You hit. Roll damage.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So you hit him. You appear 5 feet next to him. And then his body, cut in twain, slides to the ground next to you. He's dead. And you guys are... no, you're not out of initiative.
Fuck!
Anything else, Arturus?
No, I'm just gonna be really proud of that.
You should be. Beta, it is your turn.
Well?
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you're unconscious, but the monster's almost dead. So I could kill the monster.
All the monsters you see are dead.
Except Goulash.
Except Goulash. Goulash is unconscious, right? Let's pop a heal on Goulash real quick.
Okay.
Bring him back to life. I've only got okay, I'm about to use that level. Okay.
So long as you still got spell slots for it.
I'm going to heal him for 29 points of damage.
All right, Goulash, you wake up on the floor, 29 hit points and a level of exhaustion. And you guys are now out of initiative.
Ooh, Beta needs a rest now.
Can I get the fuck out of here and take a nap?
For real.
God, everyone who didn't show up to play tonight is a fucking traitor.
Are there other people in this campaign? I think it's consistently just been the 3 of us.
This is the second day. This is the second week in a row it's been just the 3 of us.
It's week 3.
Oh, 3? God.
Yeah, no, I think this is just a 3-man campaign.
Oh, God.
God, Hero, get in here.
No, he doesn't want to play on
You
Saturday.
got all kinds of healing, man. Shit.
Or no, I can do it, but not tonight. Maybe next week.
Join the cult.
For real, we need a couple of more people, some damage dealers. Something.
Hey, I deal plenty of fine damage.
You also take a lot of damage.
You don't
too.
have all the spells your maid should have. You don't have none of the utility spells we need.
At least I'm dealing damage.
What?
Well, that's because
Okay.
Hazor had those.
Should I,
Mister, what spells should I have?
Yeah, before we have this conversation, can we go somewhere and take a long rest?
Let's get out of here and go somewhere else. I'm just.
So where are you going?
Just messing with you.
Go back the way we came.
Alrighty.
I choose to warm my cold hands on this mug of hot chocolate.
Oh,
Cold. That's it's like 70 degrees here. What the heck?
My basement is always cold.
All right,
in the
yeah.
winter it's freezing, in the summer it's freezing.
So you head back out of this room, up the angled corridor, to the hallway that's 20 feet wide, painted with scenes of gross evil, death, and destruction. Some depicting parties of worshippers and their sacrificial captives. Each is led by a robed cleric. The great doors to the west are open, revealing a octagonal room beyond. The hall continues to the edge of your dark vision to the north, before opening up slightly into what appears to be a larger room. There is also a door on the eastern side and a small 5-foot wide hallway leading off the east as well. You're staying here to rest?
We need a place we can secure.
How does the room that exploded from the dead Hydra look?
Well, which way are you going? You're not there.
Which way do we got to go to get there?
You tell me.
I don't have the map for this area.
I think we should rest here.
Okay, I guess we're doing that.
See, I would cast Lehman's tiny hut, but Sleuth had that.
Oh well. We can't count on people other than you and Mick and me to have characters in this campaign. So
Are we taking a
Mister?
Mister.
Mick hasn't been here in 2 months.
Mick doesn't exist.
It's a good thing Beta can heal. We need to get
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, Beta's pulling her weight, one, just to heal alone.
The healer, the wizard, and the barbarian were really having to start overlapping.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start rebalancing these under.
The wizard has to help tank with the barbarian.
Yeah, because you managed
just to keep them off the healer.
I mean,
to blow through all 187 of my hit points.
You know, the tank, the wizard can tank. I mean, the healer can tank too. She's got the best armor class of the group.
That's not what tanking is for.
You got twice as many hit points as the wizard, probably.
You see, the real purpose of a tank is to satiate the dungeon master's bloodlust by, dealing damage to a player character without actual risk of death.
Yeah, I only have 22 AC, so it's easier to hit me.
And I have 23. So.
To be a tank, one must be a masochist.
But I got 120 hit points, so I can take a lot of damage.
Yeah, alright. I think we start taking a long rest, even if it's not time yet.
Even if it's not night time, we need a long rest.
Yep. So you're taking it in this hallway. You're just going to plop a squat here and sit here for 8 hours.
Well, no, in the big room.
Oh, no, we had to go back. We backtracked a little bit from the salamander room, didn't we?
Octagonal room.
Yeah. We're going to spend 8 hours in the octagon.
All right. Yep, large octagonal room. Milky radiance giving everything a dim and eerie glow. Doors. A closed door leading out to the north. Open doors to the south and the west.
Let's take a rest.
Okay. So are you guys leaving the doors open?
No, we're going to close and secure most of them if we can.
Yeah. Pittons. Under door. Door stops.
Door stops, yeah. Seal the doors with pittons. bottom and top if we can.
All right, Beta. I have an important question for you.
What?
Actually, this is for you too, Goulash. If we get in over our heads again and we're running the risk of all dying, should I just throw open another portal in time?
Sure, why not?
No, I guess. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know how we got here anyway.
All right.
All right, let us rest. Oh, rest. Betas will sit watch because Beta doesn't need to sleep. Beta doesn't sleep.
Okay, so it's just you on watch. Everybody else is sleeping the whole night.
I will take third watch.
I will take fourth watch.
Okay, Beta will take 2 watches, and then.
Go ahead and put that in chat just so we have a record.
But I'll sit up with the other 2.
There you go. Yeah, something like that.
Beta, Arcturus Beta, Goulash Beta.
How many? Wait, how long are you guys going to be resting here? 8 hours would only normally require 4 watches.
That is 4. That's first, second, third, fourth.
5th.
I believe you're forgetting the dash that indicates the space between shifts.
So it's Beta and Beta on the first 2, Beta and Arcturus on the 3rd, and Beta and Goulash on the 4th.
On my screen, there is no slash. I just see 6 separated by commas.
Right.
Right,
That's what I'm saying. There should be a slash.
I didn't type
there
any
should be a
slash.
slash between
Right. You messed up the formatting.
Okay, well, you don't have Beta on third watch, so you messed up yours.
All right, so it's Beta and Arcturus, and then Beta and Goulash. Do I have that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you guys wait. It takes, it's you guys are feeling pretty tired. You go down for a long rest. During the first hour, Beta, all's quiet. And then you hear a low, groaning howl coming from some far-off place.
Is it moving towards or not?
You can't tell because it was just a single howl.
Okay,
It's not like it's continuously howling.
I'm not going to wake the party yet.
Okay. The rest of your watch is quiet. Well, the first watch. The second watch is also quiet. In the third watch, so Beta and Arcturus, you guys are listening, and near the end of your watch, off in the distance, different direction, Beta, than the howl, you hear something clang metallically.
Okay. Does it sound like it's getting closer?
It sounds about the same distance as the howl, but like I said, a completely different direction.
Okay. Then I'm going to be done. I'm not going to do anything. Just
Okay.
gonna wait.
Yep, that watch concludes without any further incident, as does the fourth watch. You guys have successfully taken a long rest.
And I was looking forward to not having a level of exhaustion after this rest. Oh well.
What, you had 2?
Yeah, I had 2. I didn't have 2 until after that combat was over, but I had 2. And it didn't matter for the ability checks because they were all large anyway.
Mm-hmm. All right, yes, you guys are awake in an octagonal room.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yes.
what if we just leave now?
Well, leave the temple.
No, we just, right out of this plane of existence.
What makes you think we're going to have an easier time wherever you send us? And also,
Let's-
you might die again.
The last time you done this, you exploded. And I can't fix explosions. And we have nowhere to scoop you up in. We may not be. We got lucky this time because we were close to a town. We might not get so. I mean, what are you gonna do if we warp into the element? Float away? Become chum in the water for one of them big creatures to swallow you?
I'll be fine.
So will I, but I mean,
Oh yeah, we'll both be fine. You'll be fucked though.
but it brings up an interesting question. In a world made of water, how far can you fall?
The real question is, in a world made of water, what am I going to smoke for cigarettes?
I mean, Belle can't swim, but she'll sink all the way to the bottom. But if there is no bottom, what will she do?
It loops. It's toroidal.
Oh, so she'll just go.
I mean, eventually the pressure gets so much the water turns to ice.
Yeah, but it's magic.
Make it Ice 9.
If any of it were Ice 9, it would all be Ice 9.
All right, let's proceed with the exploration, I suppose.
Yep. We could go back to the fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
let's go there.
I think we've done. Oh, we didn't search it.
We didn't actually accomplish anything there.
Yeah, we just killed all the monsters. Let's go back.
Yeah.
All right, so you go back. You open the doors to the processional hallway that you came into the octagonal room from. You see that painting, as I described before. The doors opposite you, leading to the salamander room, are closed. The large rings on the door, standing ominously in the gloom.
Did we close these doors?
No one told me that you closed them.
So they closed on their own.
What, automatic magical doors? Oh, damn.
Yeah, something.
Watch the monsters be done respawned when we go in there. That's gonna suck. I don't want to do this again. I mean, they're really.
Well, those only appeared because I poured some shit.
Oh, well, let's not pour no shit. Let's go check it out.
Well, I wasn't planning to do any porno shit.
Oh, thank God.
So what do you guys do?
Go into the room.
We
All right.
Go.
You
Yeah.
open the double doors, head down the angled hallway to the south. The doors leading to the salamander room directly are also closed. You open them?
Wait. Under.
Yes.
I take. Is there a keyhole?
No.
I press my ear against the door.
Make a perception check.
I give you guidance.
Bit late, but it's fine. You can roll a d4 if you want, Gilbert. All right. So yeah, you press your ear to the door. You listen, hearing nothing coming from the south, but noticing a faint whiff of incense in the air that was not present the first time you came here.
Guys, there's incense in the room. Under.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take out a vial of oil, and I'm going to gingerly apply it to each and every hinge.
Okay. You can do that.
And then to the door itself. You know, like where the handles would be.
The big brass rings hanging on the front of the doors?
Yes.
Okay, you can do that.
All right. And now I'm going to very carefully open the door. Very slowly.
And I assume you are also trying to be stealthy.
Maximum stealth.
Then please make a stealth check.
Maximum or stealth. I give you guidance.
Right. So you approach doors, and as you're being Beta starts chanting her guidance.
Oh God.
It is a verbal component spell.
What is?
Gilbert, if you open the door like this, they won't hear you.
And then Arcturus, you push on the doors, and on their freshly oiled hinges, they open silently, revealing the room in red granite that I described before. Smoke slowly wafting out of the fire pit. The scent of freshly burned incense wafting out of the room. You see that the cauldrons to either side in the temple area are back where, are still there. The altar at the very south, no longer evident.
The altar is gone.
The one that was
Hold
revealed when you did some things, yeah.
Gentlemen, I believe what we're witnessing here is smoke and mirror images.
Ah. Well, you know what they say.
And
There's
True
fire.
Sight.
You cast True Sight. You can now see the altar made of that block of golden apatite in the south. The smoke as well. That's all. There is nobody in this room.
Apatite.
Okay, I gotta look that up now. How do you spell it?
Apatite. It's a bluish crystal.
No matter what vowel you use there, you would pronounce all of them apatite.
That's why I've been calling it apatite.
Yeah, it's like
Apatite's not a blue rock. That is a very blue rock.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to Arcana check.
they're all pronounced apatite.
No, one is a aputite.
Yeah, appetite. The put in appetite.
I mean, you don't generally, appetite is before you eat, aputite is after.
Ah.
A pootite. The feeling of when you really gotta poop.
It's only when you don't get enough fiber, though.
Yeah, it depends on what you eat. Anyway, what are you trying to Arcana now, Arcturus?
I would like to Arcana this room. The smoke, the altar, everything.
Sure, make an Arcana check. Yeah, you're pretty sure that this is a religious area dedicated, you would guess based on where you are, to elemental fire. Evil elemental fire.
That
What is philosophically different about evil fire versus good fire?
Evil fire. So not nominally, elemental fire is neutral. But beings can come from the elemental plane of fire, and those beings can have good and evil traits, and be good or evil. Evil elemental fire is basically that being, is a being of, cavorting with beings of evil alignment from the elemental plane of fire. Such as, the prince of, the prince of elemental evil, of fire.
All right, guys, let's approach this altar.
Okay.
All right, you walk back. You walk back. You walk past the,
I'm gonna
still smoldering fire pit. The smoke
I'm gonna have my
slowly
face mask
wafting
over
up
my nose.
through the brass tube. You walk along the southern pillared area and approach the altar.
Yep.
Atop
Hey.
the altar, you can see is that 8-pointed star. And now that you are closer, you can also see that there's a small fire pit of a diamond shape on top of this altar as well. It appears to be about a foot deep and is covered with hot, glowing coals. Tiny forms made of flame and sparks seem to cavort atop these coals.
Like humanoid forms? Tiny humanoids?
Think like a little fire
Little tiny fire imp guy?
like a little fire imp guy with legs, and they're just kind of hopping around. By tiny, I mean that they're maybe
Like
an
fit in
inch
the palm of
tall.
your hand.
Yeah, they're like an inch tall at most.
Yeah, I can see it.
I should like to identify this.
So you're casting Identify on it.
Yes.
Okay. You cast Identify on it. Identify tells you that this is an altar to elemental evil fire.
I attempt. So, is it an altar to the concept of fire with malicious intent, or to a entity that is an aspect of both fire and evil?
As far as you can tell, the former.
Okay. I seek to attune to this altar.
So you're going to sit here with your hands on it for an hour.
Yes.
Okay.
Wololo.
What are the rest of you doing as he starts wololoing at this altar?
Well, as we walked down the aisle, I would have had my arm through Arcturus's, since I knew some of his ancestors. Tears in my eyes with this important day finally coming. No, I'm not doing anything.
What?
Well,
Fire, man.
he knew enough of your ancestors that he should be the one to get you to walk you down the aisle.
Fuck, that's great.
I almost knew this day would come.
All right. Arcturus, at the end of the hour, what is your alignment?
I don't know.
Pick one then.
No, you're supposed to say I do.
Ah. Neutral good.
Okay. A pillar of fire erupts around the altar, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw if you would like to leave it.
Okay.
Or you can choose to stand in it and just see what happens. It's up to you. Do you try to flee?
You know what? I like going for stupid bullshit. No, I will continue this attuning to the fire. And absorb elements. I will absorb the very essence of elemental fire.
You're absorbing elemental evil. I hope you're prepared for that.
Okay. You take 84 points of fire damage.
Wow, I'm glad I have that.
Do you step out of the pillar of fire?
Yes.
Okay.
As I do so, did I see where this fire came out of?
Everywhere.
I like how he had to think about it for a minute there.
All right. Well, let's go with that little ash pit thing. As I step out, I would like to take my staff and strike it.
You're taking your staff and striking the column of fire?
No, where it originated.
Around the altar.
ash pit.
Not the ash pit. The ash pit's in the northern part of the room. It's like 50 feet away.
Okay, what is a symbolically important aspect of this thing that is currently lighting me on fire? Like the actual altar.
Like on the altar, there was that symbol. That's probably important.
Strike it with my stick as I leave.
Roll to hit. All right, so as you leave, you swipe it with your stick. It goes flying off the table. Everyone watches as it clangs onto the ground, falling with a dead sound like an iron bell, as it clangs once, twice, thrice on the ground. The fire goes out. The room feels cold. A chill sets in.
Does it affect anything that I struck it with an absorb elements there, which means it also took fire damage?
It was immune to fire damage.
Okay. Wasn't sure if hitting it with fire had any fancy effects.
No, but you notice that it doesn't appear to glimmer quite as much now that it's down there. The fire pit to the north has stopped spewing smoke. The dim light that had seemed to pervade the room goes out. Much like a fire snuffed on a cold winter day, a chill has come into the room.
I'd like to identify this piece of metal.
Okay. You walk up to it. Spend 10 minutes in this chilly room doing an identify ritual. This is a holy symbol of evil. Of evil elemental fire.
Interesting. Is it magical? Like outside of that
Not
connection?
really, no. Not outside of that type of connection. You do believe, given that it's made of gold, that you could probably sell it for like 50 gold. Sorry, I said 50. I meant 500.
Oh.
My bad.
Well, I guess we'll just, we'll just check that. Actually, hold on. Are there any symbols from the Shielded Lands associated with more of a neutral aspect of fire, or perhaps a good aspect? Like fire as a tool?
Not really. Yeah, there's really no one with that kind of... Like, a few of them have sun-like symbology, but there's no, like, fire or elemental one.
Is there a symbol often associated with the elements in the Shielded Lands?
And what about the good forge god, Guva? Oh wait, no, that's the wrong
Represented
one.
by a yellow face.
It says it's the god of or goddess of the forge.
Yeah, it's Guva. It's domain. It's forge domain. Good goddess of fertility.
All right.
Right. Is there a typical arcane symbol often used? Anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, there is a alchemical symbol for fire, which is thought to draw on the aspect of fire in the Shielded Lands, yes.
Okay. I shall attempt to assert my will over this hunk of gold. and reshape it with fabricate into that symbol.
Okay. You reshape it into the alchemical symbol for fire.
Now I take it. Do I need to log it in any special manner?
Nope, it is a gold symbol. It is a gold alchemical symbol of fire worth 500 gold.
Gentlemen, shall we walk back to that water room?
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, let's... hey, Beta, I could actually use a little bit of health.
You hurt there, Cooper?
Yes, you see that 84 points of fire damage?
I mean, did you do
That's-
something stupid that now you need me to heal you for? I mean,
Yes.
I
Yes,
mean,
Beta. I have done something stupid, and I require your assistance.
very well. I have 20 points of heat.
Thank you. Alright, back to the water room.
While you're standing in this pillared room, made of red granite, where do you go? There's doors out to the west that are closed, and open doors to the north.
We use the back route that we used to arch around.
Well, you can walk back up to that hallway to the octagonal room.
Yep,
Do you know
and
where
then
to go from there?
yeah, we go back down the opposite side. They're mirrored.
Okay. Hey, as long
Come
as
on,
you
guys.
remember, that's fine.
Let's go, folks.
All right, yep. So you open those westerly doors out of the octagonal room. Another painted hallway leading north. Closed doors to the west, revealing another painted hallway heading to the southwest. And ending in a pair of closed doors.
This here's the water room.
Do you open those doors?
No. I listen with my ears.
Make a perception check. You don't hear anything.
I apply the oils.
You anoint the doors.
And I slowly push the door open ever so slightly.
Stealth check.
I give you guidance.
You should give him guidance quietly.
He starts opening the doors stealth-like. Beta just yells, "You should do that quietly!"
No, the guidance is just going
9. A 9.
Well.
Shh.
So you begin swinging the doors open. They open on silent hinges, and then you hear in your like you hear that symbol fall off your backpack and loudly clank to the floor.
Oh, it's a symbol, all right. Just like a.
Yeah, exactly. And it does like that little sound it makes when like a disc rotates on the ground.
Did that fucking symbol just move in an unnatural fashion?
It
No.
went from symbol with an S to symbol with a C.
No, you can see that it looks like it just fell out of your backpack.
I put it back in.
Poor luck, just how you secured it and moved.
Oh, thank God. For a second there, I thought we had a one ring to rule them all type situation. It didn't take kindly to me rebranding.
All right. So you open the door, revealing a huge hall, 40 by 90 feet, and an arched ceiling. Many buttresses and arches forming a tracery of shadowy dimness. The floors and walls are covered in slabs of polished stone, apparently azurite malachite from the swirls of blue intermingled with the deep green. Soft, cloudy, greenish luminosity seeps from the floors and walls, seemingly floating in the air, making the whole chamber appear as if deep underwater. This impression is enhanced by the brass doors, fountains, and other work all covered with verdigris. Even the damp air seems to smell of the sea. In the middle of the west wall is a great sheet of bronze, a bas-relief of an underwater vista, seaweed, shells, and various forms of marine life. The head of a fish-like thing projects from this, a most hideous visage. Its ghostly maw emits a stream of water, which falls into a tiered series of 4 basins, the fourth and largest never overflowing despite the constant inflow. In the east, you can see another pair of closed brass doors. And in the alcove to the south, a sheet of seaweed hanging on the wall like a tapestry.
What does it depict?
It's seaweed. It looks like it's seaweed. Like it's made out of seaweed.
Does my true sight reveal anything?
No, it does not. I'm also not done yet.
Ah.
In the middle of the hall, 30 feet away from you, is a bronze altar with many marine creatures sculpted in bas relief upon its side. It is about 4 feet high and round with a 10-foot diameter. You can see from the door that its top is concave and a shallow basin approximately 2 feet deep is filled with water. And now I'm done. There is no statue, even though the map will show one.
And that statue, does it bear resemblance to the tentacle monster I cast out?
The statue does not exist. You do not see a statue there.
Oh, that's right, because I cast it out. Goulash? Beta, I could use your assistance with this brazier filled with water.
Okay.
I will help.
Is this evil?
Does it smell evil?
Are you divine sensing?
I'm not a paladin, but sure.
Well, I didn't know if you had it or not. Like if you took a level in paladin and had divine sense, therefore.
To be fair, I have been using that for Mornay, but no, he does not have divine sense. However,
Okay.
he will attempt to use divine sense anyway.
Goulash has this pondering look on his face. It smells salty, like the sea.
Smells like the ocean.
It even has that kind of like dead fish, rotten seaweed scent like underlying, not just salt.
Oh yeah, that's evil.
Beta, do you concur?
Yes, I concur.
All right. Under?
Yep.
Oh,
Well, I forgot to mention, when you guys walked up, you would have noticed the bottom of the basin on the top of this altar is filled with coins, a sprinkling of gems, and many small seashells.
Do not touch those.
1 second. I have to run upstairs. We just got a bit of a severe weather warning. 1 second.
And that's when he comes back and casts Fireball.
Y'all
Whoa.
are so lucky I didn't use my 9th level Fireball option that one time.
Alright, well, Beta, Goulash, you guys do anything while Arcturus seems to be pondering the nature of the universe?
No. No, I'm not stealing any money out of that.
But it's glittering.
Yeah, no. Even I know better.
I'm back.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I could not convince the party to grab the obvious trap loot in the basin of the evil altar.
What's in the basin of the evil altar?
Obvious trap loot.
Glittering gold.
Filled
trinkets,
with filled with coins, a sprinkling of gems, and many small seashells.
Out of curiosity, what's the centerpiece of this room?
This altar.
Okay. I have an idea. I would like to try to cast Banishment on it.
Okay.
I'm trying to blindly see if I could get, like, the evil presence in it qualified as a creature and cast it out.
It does not work that way. You lose the spell.
Had to try.
But hey, now you know it's not a mimic.
Mm-hmm. I would like to identify the basin.
All right. You go up to the altar and basin. It's like a font type setup, so it's kind of all one piece. And you cast Identify over 10 minutes. Comes back and tells you this is an altar to elemental evil of water.
Is there a symbol here in a similar manner to the other one?
There is not.
What's this brazier made out of? The one filled with water?
Stone. Sorry, bronze, not stone. My bad.
And where's the water filling it coming from?
It's not being filled with water. It is full of water.
Oh, that's right. It's no... Yeah. So
The fountain is on the west wall.
I should identify that. I go over there.
Okay. You go over to the font. You cast Identify. It tells you nothing.
All right. How about this? So given what I witnessed... I should say this. What was the effect that we witnessed in the fire room? When that pillar of flame erupted, I struck the symbol, and then the room went cold. With Arcturus' knowledge of the arcane, what happened there?
Make an Arcana check.
Hey, Beta, I could use guidance.
You have it.
You're pretty sure that that was a temple of fire, and you just defiled it.
Oh, God.
Given the arrangement of this temple here, what would be needed to cast it down?
You do not know.
Is there anything in this room that bears strong symbology?
All of it does.
Okay. I start with the basin.
Okay.
Fabricate. We're going to make it more secular. If I, since I turned the fire thing into element from evil fire to alchemical fire, I will convert this from evil water to alchemical water.
Okay. It's a giant, it's like a 10 by 10 altar of made of bronze. What are you shaping it into?
Is it circular?
Yes.
Make it a triangle. An inverted triangle.
Yes, I will use knowledge of maths to mathematically invert the entire thing.
I didn't mean like that, but I just meant like squish it.
Well, after all, if this is about water, and we want to really fuck with it, so if it's evil and water, the inverse of it would be good and fire.
That's not what you did to the last one.
So what's the inverse of a circle? I don't know.
No, just make it into a triangle.
Fuck it, yeah, I'll do a triangle.
Alright.
Apparently it's a torus. The topographical inverse of a circle is a torus.
Yeah,
in that case, I will turn this into a torus.
Alright, you turn it into a bronze cow. Sorry, couldn't resist. Alright, you make it you turn this bronze altar into a bronze donut.
You turn it into a bronze mid-sized sedan.
You hear a tinkling sound as the gems and coins, which were not bronze, clatter to the ground. Inside the center of this toroid. When you do so, you feel the room get colder.
You mean drier?
No, I mean colder. As fog seems to be seeping out from underneath the seaweed. The room is now difficult to see in.
All right. Disintegrate on the seaweed!
Alright, you cast Disintegrate on the seaweed. The seaweed cannot make a dex save, as it is inanimate. Seaweed is disintegrated, revealing an alcove behind it, 15 feet deep and 20 feet wide. A pair of double doors stands opposite it, fog kind of wafting out from under it, and then billowing into this room. 2 other doors to the east and west are visible.
I am confused with myself as to why I spent a Disintegrate on that. Oh man. A 6th level spell slot to find out it was a fucking curtain. Oh man.
I reiterate my point. Useless wizard.
Goulash, would you like to take point?
Sure. In fact, if you could, Beta, if you could advise me on how to approach here. Beta? Mister?
Do what?
Could you advise me on how to proceed here?
I give you guidance.
That's exactly what I was looking for. And then I am going to quietly enter through the door.
Well, so you start walking over there quietly. Give me a stealth check.
Yep. $13.
All right, so yeah, you're walking up to those double doors, all quiet-like. Party's following behind you, I'm guessing, some distance away. Because you're approaching those double doors to the south, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm verifying. Okay. And then since you're trying to be stealthy, most of the party's staying up by the bronze Taurus, yeah?
I would imagine so.
Okay.
Yes.
As you get to those double doors, the westerly door opens. And you see a human in plate mail looking out at you with surprise and shock.
I look back at them.
Alarm! Roll initiative.
Oh, no. I just stepped through the,
Do we just get the inverse of the Last Crusade?
Yeah,
Instead
it's
of
the
a
Last Crusade.
fireplace, it's a fountain?
Yeah, that was in the other place. That was the fireplace. This is... I don't know.
Oh boy, we get to butcher cultists.
Cultists. I hate these guys. Oh, that's a waste of a nat 20.
Hold on, I need to look up these guys. Beta, you on initiative?
Mister,
Yes.
art thou joining us?
Yeah, sure.
Be funny if he didn't.
It doesn't mean he's not in combat, it just means he doesn't get a turn.
I mean, I don't think y'all can survive a combat without your healer, so...
Alright, Goulash, well, he's yelling out alarm. What do you do?
What does this guy's armor look like?
Plate mail.
Just regular plate mail?
It
Generic plate mail?
looks like it's well fit and like fancy like.
And this guy is a human?
Yes, you can see his face through his helmet.
Wait, what are you doing? We're on your side.
Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Alright. I'm not sure if it is deception or not, but okay. Thanks for telling me.
The disadvantage is because Arcturus is squatting on top of a defiled shrine.
Wait, is this my action?
Yes.
Oh, fuck it, no. I'm not
You're
gonna
not doing
try to... No, I'm just gonna run in and try to beat him up.
Alright, you run up to him.
We're on
No.
your side, snaps neck.
How far away is he?
He is 10 feet from you.
Oh, yeah, that's close enough.
Yeah, he opens up the door like 10 feet to your right, pokes his head out.
Yep, I do my Killer Croc transformation and try to rip him in half.
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit.
First I'm going to try to knock him over, though.
Okay.
Oh, well, I fell.
Yeah,
In that case...
he seems, despite being plate mail, he seems pretty spry.
Yeah, I'm going to have to Reckless then.
Okay.
I'm guessing the 22 hits.
They all hit.
Okay. 33 magical slashing.
Alright, yeah, you just tear into this guy. He is now bloodied.
Cool. That's it.
Okay. Arcturus, what do you do?
I see this man.
You do not. You see an open door. It looks like it opened with a hinge on the left side.
You do hear the sound of claws rending plate metal, though.
Yeah, you do see and hear Goulash go up to that door a little bit inside of it so you can see his ass hanging out. And just him tearing and ripping his way into there.
He does have a tail. You'd see that as well.
Yep.
God, I'm just getting this image this tail like kind of flicking beyond the door, just gouts of blood spraying out.
Yeah, it's like a big alligator tail. It's got that bulge on it. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna advance 30 feet. What do I see?
You see the guy in plate mail.
Just him?
And the fact that there's a room beyond him, yeah.
What's in that room?
In that room, you can see that it is swathed in rich green, and even the ceiling is obscured by gossamer green hangings. Tapestries in the walls show scenes of undersea cruelty and death. A large bronze brazier stands in the middle of the floor, sending off curls of Swedish, fishy-smelling smoke.
Swedish?
Yes.
Okay.
Flanked by hanging bronze lamps which shed a green glow throughout the room. 6 plush armchairs are here, each with a matching footstool and a low table. On each table you can see a small decanter, a bowl of nuts and fruits, and a steamed cup. That has to be a typo. And a stemmed cup of tea. In the center of the west wall is a couch of green velvet piled with pillows, and a round table before it holds an ivory tray upon which you can see heaped many seashells. An armoire stands to each side of the west door.
Oh, sweetish fishy smelling. I thought it was smelling like gummy fish. Like Swedish fishy smelling.
No, as in they smell sweet.
Like Swedish fish, got it.
The fuck? But I only see this dude in play, right?
Yeah, it looks like he's the only one in there.
Am I able to kind of get up to him in melee?
You'd be shoving yourself kind of tightly next to Goulash, but there is room there.
Oh, actually, you know what? Different plan. I'd like to listen. Do I hear anyone responding to his holler?
Make a perception check. You hear the sound of armored bootfalls to the east.
All right, I move under there. Pythons under the door.
All right. You use your action, you pull out some pythons, and you start pounding them under the door, jamming the door shut. You notice that the hinges are on this side of the door.
Oh, good. So it'll actually matter. God, that'd be funny. Stick the pythons under, they pull the door open.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll back up to where the statue was.
How much room and speed do you have?
Oh, just 30 feet. How big are the squares?
Those are 5-foot squares. You
Oh,
came from the center of the room, which is off that image.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I
you
can't
could
get
use your
anymore.
30 feet to get where you were.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're by this door.
Yeah, I'll be by the door.
All right, Beta.
So the door is closed, so I can no longer see the man in armor?
You cannot see the man in armor anyway. To the east is a closed door. You just saw Arcturus paw some pythons to jam it shut. To the west is an open door, but the door opened into the hallway that you're facing from the north, and so you can't see what's beyond it.
Is that the room Goulash went into?
That is the room Goulash partially went into. You can still see his butt and his tail hanging out into the hallway from
Okay,
the door.
so can I move to where I can see out the door?
Yeah, you can move down to where Arcturus is and have nice line of sight into that door.
Yeah, let me do that.
All right, you do that. You can see the man in plate mail. He's
Shoot
bloodied.
him.
Roll to hit. No
Those are
hits.
hits. Yeah.
No hits.
Yeah. I am going to I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Goulash.
Cool.
Gives him a +2 to his armor class.
Okay.
Yes. And I am done.
Okay. On his turn, he will pull out 2 maces. He is dual-wielding maces.
Oh, God.
Damn. We got a dual wielder over here.
And he is going to attack you with his maces. He's going to attack you, Goulash. 11 probably does... Oh, wait, he should have advantage because you
He
referenced.
should have advantage.
Does an 11
Yes.
hit you? Yeah. But he swings with his other mace.
He needs a 22 to hit.
Okay.
No, sorry. He needs a 24 to hit. No.
All right. As a bonus action, he will cast a spell.
Ooh.
Counter spell!
The spell is countered.
I don't know if I'd waste it on that, but okay.
He is then going to step to the left of the door, still staying in melee with you, Goulash, but getting out of line of sight of Arcturus and Beta. All right, and then you guys hear pounding on that eastern door as people try to open it and fail. As you hear a thump against it, it doesn't move. And then the door is busted open. You see 2 more humans. These guys wearing just a breastplate with a shield and a mace out. Another room beyond. Goulash.
Alright. So I have 2 of these guys in melee with me now?
No, they're on the eastern side. You're on the western. You're just in melee with the dual wielder.
What about the other guy I attacked? Did he die?
There was only one guy.
Oh, he didn't have weapons out. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yep, no, I'm gonna keep fighting him then.
Okie dokie. Row to hit.
Yep, first I'm gonna try to knock him over.
You knock him down.
Cool. Don't need a reckless this time.
He has no bonuses to his strength?
What?
Oh, +4. Never mind. I saw it. I saw the earlier roll you made that didn't have any bonuses. Okay. My fault.
No worries.
Yeah, I thought I was talking to Under, and I thought he just rolled a flat 20, and I was like, wait a minute. How did he...
Do I hit with the 17?
No, you do not hit with the 17. The other two are hits.
Okay.
He's a crit. Whew.
27 slashing.
He dies.
Oh,
Alright, and the other guys who have just made it into the room, how far are they?
They are at the open door. They have not moved.
Alright, how far away is that?
That is 20 feet from you.
Alright, I will run there.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll be within melee, both of them. That's it.
Okay. Arturus.
Alrighty. There's only 2 surviving people currently, right?
You don't know. The door opened and is between you and Goulash, and you can't see into the room through the open door. Like it opened out to face the hallway.
Wait, the guys didn't burst in from the eastern door that
They
I
didn't
blocked?
burst in, they just kicked the door open.
Right, so
So they're not in the hallway. The door opened outward towards you.
okay.
So
Can I
you're on
see
the
them?
other side of the door from them, an opaque door. It's a T. It's a T.
So
It's
they
forming a T shape.
Okay. So I'm doing the equivalent of hiding behind the door when they open it.
Yes.
Okay.
Both you and Beta.
Sorry, I somehow got the image like they kicked it off the hinges.
No, they just kicked it open. Like there's like little furrows in the bottom where they just pushed it through the pythons.
Is it possible for me to insight if they know of my presence here?
Well, Goulash you saw run to the other side of the door, so if they don't know about your presence now, they will soon.
I'm asking about the sense of like, am I technically considered hidden?
No, you. Oh, are you hidden? No, you would need to you need to make the hide action to hide.
All right. That will not be happening. So, what I shall do is turn the corner, shatter. Actually, I don't even have to turn the corner, I don't think.
We actually have to go forward and then turn around. Because remember, you're behind the door. So to get an angle into there, to put it there.
Actually, I don't need to see. I just need to know that the point exists.
Okay.
So I'm
true.
going to
Con save?
envision that point and detonate shatter. Yeah, con saves.
Okay. They
2
failed.
failures.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, let's see here. It's upcasted, so at 4th, that is 2 more d8. That's fine. There we go.
Okay. So Goulash, you're like running up to these guys in melee. You hear on the other side of the door Arcturus incant a spell. And then these guys explode.
Ooh, I'm in the splash zone.
You are in the splash zone.
How much did they have?
They had 16.
No,
Oh,
I think you
nice.
meant like in liters. How much do they have?
I believe it's 8 each.
Yeah, so 16. That's enough.
And you guys are out of initiative.
wow.
Not every fight is going to be super hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, it's just there's something almost therapeutic about hard fights followed by crushing like cultists and Svarts and shit.
Every fight is going to be hard, just not always for us.
It's like when we were in the abyss.
Second level? Third level? It wasn't that high.
It's like when we were in the abyss. Remember, we came across that barracks full of 30 cultists, and it just turned into this absolute slaughter as the party stormed the barricaded room.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And they begged for mercy, and you showed them none.
What, the Demogorgon cultists?
Yeah. Okay, sure. You never did beg for mercy.
They were in the abyss. Like, what are we gonna do?
they were demon cultists.
No, that's like you're the elite of the elite. Like you were so favored by the Demogorgon, you got to go to the regional headquarters in Gary, Indiana, or wherever the abyss is.
The entrance is in Gary, but it's actually built underneath Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, holy shit, that storm is raging out there. One moment.
Yeah, so I imagine Goulash is just standing there completely covered in blood.
The front part of you is.
Yeah.
Your back is still clean.
That's an important thing, because, this dude is a Goliath who turns into a half-lizard wearing a dragon skull over his head, who also has claws and is now covered in blood. At what point are people going to start assuming that I should just be here? This guy looks like he belongs in the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Hi, Pete.
Hey, Black.
How you guys doing? All good?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yep. Alright, I'm back.
Alright, have fun, yeah?
See you.
Alrighty, let's, do we check out the side rooms or the double doors?
Well, in the eastern room, I never told you what it looks like. It's also furnished with rich green rugs, carpets, draperies, and furniture. 3 bronze pedestals, one in each corner. 3 bronze pedestals and the wreckage of one that got shattered. Stand in each corner of the room, holding green globes of some odd sort, which provide a greenish illumination for the area. 2 upholstered armchair and half of a side table are to the north. The center of the room is dominated by a long table with two remaining chairs. The other 2 flinders. Upon the table are green vessels, a decanter, 6 goblets, several bowls and plates, a basin, and a small box. A high desk stands against the western wall, just south of the door, and seems to have survived the shatter. A large wardrobe stands by a door in the southern wall.
By the way, Underdark, thanks for the update.
Yep, no problem.
Works flawlessly.
Good to hear. So, what do you guys do?
I would like to investigate the room. Oh, does True Sight reveal anything to me?
You're casting True Sight again?
It lasts an hour.
Okay. It's been too long.
Oh, okay.
Remember all the rituals and alignment and all that crap in the attunement and stuff that you did?
Yep. Had to squeeze every minute out of it if I can.
Fair enough, just letting you know. So, are you casting it again?
No.
Okay.
I don't have that many spell slots.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I'll just investigate.
Make an investigation check then as you look through the room. All right. So the entire table service, the plates, the goblets, the decanter and stuff, if you were to have some large sacks and get all that out of here undamaged, it'd be worth about 2,000 gold pieces. This is some nice silverware. And the plates and stuff are fashioned from fine malachite.
Of course.
Goulash?
Right. Want to hand me a sack, or should I just put it in my sack?
Sure. I hand him a sack.
Well, I mean, he's already wearing a sack. But
Ah!
he doesn't even have a backpack. He just has a sack.
You also notice that each of when those priests got exploded, their equipment more or less survived. Well, not their armor and the clothes they were wearing, but like they dropped their maces, and apparently they had rings on their fingers. The rings themselves are a mashed up gold ring. You can't really tell what it used to look like, but you know from the size of it you can estimate. But what's important is that each ring was set with a Carbicon cut peridot, and you believe that peridot is worth 750 gold pieces.
As for all of the tableware, how much does that weigh in total?
It is 80 pounds of tableware, worth 2,000 gold if you can get out of here undamaged.
Okay. Is there a tablecloth?
There is.
Okay. This might take a while, but I'd like to cut up the tablecloth in order to individually wrap each piece so that I can, to cushion them so they're not just clattering around in there.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, no, I'll take the time.
You guys doing anything else while he's doing that?
What else is in the room?
There is... There's a door to the south, a desk, an armoire.
What is in the desk? And what is in the armoire?
Well, which one are you going up to first?
Let's do the desk first.
All right, you walk up to the desk. It looks like it has some paper on top, an inkwell, a quill. There is a drawer on the front.
Look in the drawer.
The drawer is locked.
Okay. I'm going to break the drawer open and look in the drawer.
All right, make an athletics check.
And I'm going to give myself guidance.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. Yeah, you kind of rattle it a bit, rattle it a bit more, and then just with a tearing sound, just kind of pop it open. The desk just kind of bulging upward as you just break the wood of it, pulling the lock out. Inside, you see 2 blocks of incense worth 5 gold apiece. You also see a scroll tied with a green ribbon.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll give the scroll to Arturus, because, yeah. No, I may be able to use it my damn self. Nah, I'll just give it to Arturus. I'll give the scroll to Arturus.
Identify
it. So you spend 10 minutes doing that.
Damn straight.
So while he's doing that, Beta, are you going to the armoire?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to open it up.
You open it up. It is not locked. Inside, you see several shelves and some, wrought iron stands. Empty. It appears as if the stands would be for holding plates.
Oh, so this is where the silverware. This is where the plates and stuff go that he's bagging up right now, huh?
It would appear that way.
Okay, then. I'm just gonna wait until everybody is done, because, yeah.
Okay. Well, Arturus finishes first. And Arturus, that is a spell scroll of Greater Find Steed.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Is this the same thing as find greater steed?
Yes, sorry.
No, it's the same as Find Steed. You just get 3 of them.
I had to be sure.
Yeah, I just flubbed it when I wrote that down.
No, like that's the naming convention that older editions would use.
That's a cleric spell, isn't it? Or is that a...
It's a paladin exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bizarre.
But remember, there are rules for casting scrolls that you do not normally be able to cast.
Yeah, ups the difficulty.
I'm gonna tuck this away.
You can get a rhinoceros.
I would go with a griffin. That's what I always went with.
No, fuck that. Let's get a rhinoceros.
T-Rex.
Oh, Goulash, are you tracking all the loot?
I'm tracking the loot that I picked up.
Right, so you got the rings and the silverware?
I did not track the rings. Should I take the rings?
Under what are the rings?
They are like messed up gold rings with a set with a Capricorn cut peridot, worth 750 gold apiece. There are 2 of them.
Oh, you can take those. I'm just taking the tableware because it's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Beto, grab the rings.
I already logged them on my inventory.
All right, never mind then. I picked up the... What was that? I picked up the blocks of
incense, 5 gold apiece. Alright, yeah, and then a few minutes later, Goulash, you finish wrapping everything up and storing them in your sack.
Alright.
How much weight do you have in this plain sack?
Including that, like a little, like 127.
Mm-hmm. What's your sack made out of?
Or sorry, it's 167. It's just a sack out of the PHP, so I don't know.
Okay.
I've been using it in place of a backpack, though, so...
Yeah. Yeah, you just figure that you'll have to be careful with it, because it's getting a bit strained. It's not as well built as a backpack.
Oh.
Double bag it.
Yeah. If there's any tablecloth left over, I'll double bag it.
You know, funnily enough, there is another tablecloth inside that armoire.
I would like to fashion a second, slightly larger sack out of it.
Is it a mimic?
It's not. And then he hoists it on his back.
It's
and you see that
smothering! No, keep going.
Yeah, you're able to, tie like the corners together and make like a sack wrapping around it and bolster up your sack so it's not on the verge of being torn open.
Mm-hmm. No,
it's funny. It's slightly nicer than the tablecloth that was on there before that you ripped up.
Yep.
And when Arturus asks if it's a mimic, he notices that the stitching on it, when it's all folded up into a sack like that, actually makes it look like a mouth with teeth.
Interesting.
But yeah, where do you guys go?
Check out that door.
It is a plain wooden door.
Oh, if it's getting strained, I can also give it some support from the bottom using my tail.
All right. I shall engage in the act that is traditional between man and door.
Look, man, I don't want to know what you do in the privacy of your own home with your doors, all right?
Arcturus reaches out, grabbing the round doorknob.
Turning pour mayonnaise in my keyhole.
All right, you turn the doorknob. The door opens.
There's a sock on the other side.
Oh God, no!
And it opens to reveal a narrow room containing a pair of beds separated by a folding screen. By each bed is a small stand, a bronze brazier, a low stool, and a chest bearing a large lock.
And atop the lock, you see a sock.
No, it's like the sock on the door thing.
Oh, I'm aware. I had to talk with my roommate at college about the need for that.
Yeah.
I never knew such a ladies' man, Gilbert.
Let everybody get a free show.
What, Spectre?
Didn't realize you were such a ladies' man, Gilbert.
No, that's not what happened.
Then you must be a man's man.
No, not that. Well, that's a suspect corridor.
It's the room with the beds and the chests.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty suspect. I would like to investigate this room.
To what end?
To find all of their spare change. And, I don't know, maybe a diary or something.
Sure. Make an investigation check as you toss the room.
I better not find any used socks.
Alright, you start searching through the room. The chests appear to be locked and do not open. But when you're searching the beds, underneath one of the mattresses, kind of pinned between the hay and the floor, you find a single, solitary sock.
Alright. I get my quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
I eject a shell casing from it, and I fire a firebolt at the sock.
Roll to hit.
You're shooting a sock? Let's open the chests, man. Oh my lord! You critted a sock!
Roll damage on the sock.
Oh my god.
There's a flash, and there's nothing that remains of the sock other than a burned scorch mark on the ground. On the wall, you can see a vague sock outline having been blasted into it as a result of the crit.
Are you quite satisfied?
I eject another shell casing. Yes. Yes, I am. Who here can pick locks? Or open locks?
Oh, I can.
Okay.
Alright. Which lock do you need opened?
That one.
What is it?
It's a padlock on a chest.
Oh, on a chest?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I grab it with both hands and attempt to open it.
Okay, the chest is locked.
I know that. I attempt to open it.
Alright, make an athletics check.
Yeah, I'll spend one on this. Fuck.
Yep, you heave and you pull. That chest ain't opening.
Fire truck.
I don't get to try again, do I?
Oh, you can try again.
Alright.
I will help you!
Cool. Are you helping how I think you're helping?
Yeah, he's sitting there clapping. Roll better!
I'm not giving you guidance. I'm actually helping you try the
You can't do that. I already have advantage.
Alright.
If you already have advantage, why did you only roll once?
Exhaustion.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay, but a 19 is sufficient. As you guys hear the sound of wood straining, and he lifts up the lid suddenly, the chest falling over backwards and slamming back shut. You can see that he pulled so hard that he tore the locking clasp out of the lower part of the chest.
Yeah, that works.
When the chest got rolled over and closed as a result of him flipping that, you heard what sounded like heavy objects sliding around in there.
I open it back up and set it back upright.
Okay. You open it up and set it back upright. Inside, you can see a set of traveling clothes, 4 unmarked books, a sack, a bronze mace, and a gold ring. On the ring, you can see that it is set with a green pearl, and the ring and pearl together are worth 555 gold.
I mean, now would be a good time for an identify. Just saying.
Identify.
What are you identifying? The chest?
The loot. Starting with the ring and the pearl.
Oh, never mind. I meant a detect magic, but you don't know detect magic. So
Detect magic.
You cast Detect Magic. There is nothing magical in this chest. However, you do get a sense of magic coming from the other chest inside.
Oh, cool.
No particular school.
Okay, well, let's finish with these things here first. So the ring we can just throw as loot. What about the books? You said there's 4 nondescript books?
There are 4 texts, like 4 books, with nothing on the outside, like no markings.
Flip through one of them.
All right, you open it up and start flipping through it. It appears to be a text on the tenets of elemental evil of water.
Okay, we'll save that.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
keep those. I'm gonna keep all those books.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming each one is a different.
Turns out it's a series. One is the nope. Each one is a series. It is the text of the elemental evil of water, book 1 of 4.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep these.
And the books themselves don't appear to be magical, though you would estimate that given the quality of their books and the fact that books were actually pretty valuable in medieval times, and it'd be hard to find books like this nowadays, would be worth about 250 gold apiece.
Does this book look familiar to Arcturus?
Yeah, does it?
No, why would it?
No, well, has he seen other books that might be in this series?
No.
No.
This appears to be just like a primer on elemental evil. It's not a magical text.
This is just how to be evil.
Yes, it's evil. It's the evil overlord list for water.
Wonderful, wonderful. We got some Tarquin's Guide up in here.
Yeah, it's fundamentals of villainy.
How to not suck at being a bad guy. Step 1: don't get blown up by the wizard. They forgot the fundamentals.
There's 4 volumes.
Yep, 4 volumes.
Never turn yourself into a snake. It never works out. There's a reason I don't polymorph myself into a snake.
I don't know. I know a guy who used to polymorph himself into a snake. It always worked out for him.
No, it didn't.
Alright, well. We found an evil book.
Yep, so there was the 4 books, a sack. Oh, yeah, a sack, a bronze mace, and the gold ring.
Alright, what about... Alright, so I got the 4 books myself. What about the mace and the other stuff? Who wants that?
I don't need a mace.
I already have a mace. I'll take another one.
Okay, you can have the other mace in the bag, or the sack that was in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, given that that's like, is this like a traveling sack?
Yes.
I'm gonna swap that out for the makeshift sack, just so that it's more reinforced.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you kind of open the sack to do that, you notice that inside there are 87 gold pieces.
Oh, I'll take those.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they were stitched into the lining so they didn't cling around.
Now let's go break open the other chest.
Hold on, that one has magic in it. I propose a little more... Oh, what school?
Undefined.
I propose more... finesse.
I just imagine like you say you propose more finesse and the whole party starts looking at each other like they got none.
Alright, well I didn't bring any finesse. I'm just gonna open the other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Yep.
Alright, make your athletics check.
That's
Alright.
a little better.
Yep. Yeah, so you go over to the chest, start prying upward, you hear the wood groaning. The wood groaning a little more. Pops open a little bit. Get your hands under there. And as you're continuing pulling on it, eventually you hear more popping, and you realize that the hinges broke, but the lock is still on the front. You can spin the top around to get access.
Yeah, I'll just open it the other way.
And inside, you see 2 things. An old-looking, crumpled handkerchief in one corner, and in the middle, a vial of cloudy green fluid.
Which one of them is magical?
The vial.
Alright, I start by identifying the handkerchief.
Cast Identify on the handkerchief. It does not tell you anything.
I had to be sure it wasn't like a trick, it has
Mistles?
Yeah, Mistel's magic aura, and then we open up the handkerchief. I prepared explosive runes 2 years ago.
Well, nope. You cast Identify on it. It is non-magical.
Hooray! Alright, now identify the potion.
Okay. Cast Identify on the potion. I will DM that to you. There you go.
Huh. Handy.
How about that mace? Does it smell magic?
No.
Alright.
Just a mace. Made
Just
of
a
bronze.
mace. Imagine that. I think I also have that club. I wrote down that it was a club. I don't think I copied what was special about it. I think there was something special about it though. Because we found 2 clubs. There's the one that Beta has, and then there was another one.
You'd have to refresh my memory as to what club you were talking about.
Alright, let me look it up.
And I assume you don't mean a sandwich.
No, it's not a turkey club.
God, I could go for one right now.
I know, right? Why'd y'all start talking about food?
y'all just sit right here. I want to go get some food.
Okay, I don't think there was anything in the chat about it. It happened when we were when we did that little thing to go off and find the Mace of Saint Cuthbert, which is what Beta has. But while we were there, we also found like a cudgel of Saint Cuthbert.
No, those are the same thing. That's the cudgel Beta has.
Right. I thought there was another one.
Nope.
All right. Maybe I just wrote it down and Beta has it. There, I thought.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Is there anything in the room that we haven't cracked open yet?
No.
Okay. And he identified a potion that he found?
He did.
Yeah, he did that. Alright. I guess we can, let's see, map. Are we in that southern hallway there? Where are we?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess we can go back out to the main room because we're done here.
Okay. Yeah, you walk back out to that main area. The double doors closed to the south, open door to the west.
Yep. And we can go back up to the north.
Or up to the north where a giant bronze toroid sits.
Right. Those, yeah, so we've got the double doors. We haven't gone to the left yet, have we?
No.
Alright, let's go to the left.
As I said before, it's a place swathed in rich green. The ceiling obscured by gossamer green hangings, tapestries on the wall, so show scenes of undersea cruelty and death.
Right.
A large bronze brazier stands in the middle of the floor, sending off curls of Swedish, fishy-smelling smoke. Flanked by hanging bronze lamps which shed a green glow throughout the room. 6 plush armchairs are here, each with a matching footstool and low table. On each table is a small decanter, a bowl of nuts and fruits, and a stemmed cup of tea. In the center of the west wall is a couch of green velvet piled with pillows, and a round table before it holds an ivory tray, upon which are heaped many seashells. An armoire stands to each side of the westerly door.
And is that through the southern door, or is that the...
Yeah, there's a southern door that's on the west side.
Right. Yeah, I guess we go through there. I'm not touching that fruit.
Okay. So you're walking across this room to the southern door.
Yep.
It's closed.
I attempt to open it.
Okay. It is unlocked and opens to reveal a narrow area, appearing to be a private bedchamber or domicile. There is a table heaped with golden dishes, flanked by 2 comfortable chairs. A desk stands near the table, and upon it are writing materials and a small tome. A bookstand nearby holds 6 other similar-looking works. At the southern end of the chamber are a large bed, a small stand, and a locked bronze chest. A large mirror and a trident hang from the wall beside the bed.
Interesting. I'm going to check out those books. Is there a title?
There are no titles.
Okay. Maybe I'll leave that for somebody smarter than me then. How about that trident? Does it smell fishy?
It does.
Does it smell magical?
That's what I mean.
Ah. Unfortunately, the guy who could figure out what it does is not here.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you got back. You want to take a look at those books?
Indeed, I shall. Is Detect Magic still running?
If it is, you should take a look at the trident.
Spent 10 minutes doing Ritual Identify.
I rerun it.
Alright. The books are not magical. There is stuff inside the chest that is, as is the trident.
I will relay this to the party.
Cool. Yeah, if you want to spend a minute seeing what's in those books, I could see what this trident's all about.
Sounds reasonable to me.
All right.
I'll do just that.
I take the trident off the wall.
Okay.
And then, yep.
You feel an overwhelming urge to submerge that trident in water.
How overwhelming are we talking?
You must seek out the closest water source and dunk it.
Oh, is that like must with a capital M?
Yes, you are
Okay.
single-minded in its approach.
All right, then I leave the room. There is a water source back out in the big room, right?
There is. There's a font in the western part of that room.
All right, I go to dunk the trident.
Goulash?
Hold on, I gotta do a thing.
Goulash and Arcturus.
Don't worry, I'll be right back.
Okay, bring us back a turkey club.
Right. Yeah, I go out there and I submerge the trident in the closest water source.
Okay, you approach the font and plunge it into the water. The water beginning to take on like a curved shape as if being sucked into it.
Into the trident?
Into the trident, as if this trident is a great drain.
Fascinating.
And you just feel yourself being held to hold it underwater.
Alright, I continue doing that.
Mm-hmm. So what are the rest of you guys doing in that room while he's doing that?
I'll be checking out these books.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, well, I don't think the librarian's here. You might have to steal them. Yeah, I'm just holding this trident underwater until it's done drinking.
Alright, so yeah, give me an Arcana check, Arcturus, as you're flipping through these books. Yeah, these appear to be religious rites and rituals for watery evil, and contain numerous gruesome descriptions of them and their results.
Out of curiosity, do I come across anything that is coincidentally describing exactly what's happening at a different, say, hypothetical Site B while I'm at Site A for dramatic effect?
No.
Bummer.
It's basically talking about them waterboarding people to death.
Anybody want some goulash?
Is there anything in is there anything in this book that is worthwhile?
There is an interesting recipe for brownies near the back.
Oh, what's in it?
Well, it involves hazelnuts, peanut butter, and thyme. The herb.
That's a weird recipe.
I jot down this recipe and then I light the book on fire.
Okay. You light the book on fire. It burns with a hideous green light. And then disappears as you burn it. Goulash, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Alrighty then. That trident comes alive and begins speaking to you, telling you of all the power you can wield with it.
Ooh.
But there's only room for one at the top. Kill everyone you meet.
Do I have to?
Yes, this is in effect a dominate person effect.
Ah, yeah.
And you know where some people are.
Alright. I do know where some people are. Do I know what this trident does when I get to them?
You are forced to wield the trident.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It is a trident, for as far as you are concerned for now.
Oh.
You don't know anything else. It doesn't tell you anything else.
Okay. But I mean... Alright, I guess we'll handle that when I get there.
It's basically like, for like your attack rolls and everything, just treat it like a plain trident. I'll handle everything else.
Okay. Yep. Alright, time to go clear out my place at the top. I go back in there. Who do I see first?
That would probably be Arturus, as he finishes burning a book.
Alright.
You know, when you put it that way, you make me sound like the bad guy.
Yeah, and you guys should roll initiative, I think.
Yeah, probably. Man, this is the second time with Goulash. Let's see if he does any better. There's only two of you now. Last time it took the whole party to hold him down.
Oh, hey Goulash, how's it going? I just found this neat recipe for brownies.
Oh, cool. I found this. They didn't have a turkey club, by the way.
Oh man, that's a real shame.
I want you to know y'all are motherfuckers because the place, like right down the road, does Good Turkey Club, closed to half noon.
Alright, well, Beta, you see Goulash with this dripping wet trident talking to Arturus. Do you do anything? He's got his crazed look in his eyes.
He does.
Mister, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, I go first?
Yeah, so you see Goulash, he's got this wet trident, and he's talking to Arturus with this crazy look in his eyes.
Really? Okay. Is he charmed or something?
I'm sure.
Okay, so... Could I cast Lesser Restoration on... and see if that will break the whatever the spell that's got him? Can I do that?
You know it's not going to.
I know, I don't believe it's going to either, but I don't have anything else to do without attacking him, and I don't want to attack him right off.
Alright, yeah, you can walk up and try to touch him with a Lesser Restoration. Goulash, are you going to try and dodge that at all, or no?
I don't think that what Beta's doing to me will be able to stop me, so no.
Alright. So, Beta, you cast Lesser Restoration on him. Goulash, please make a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Sorry, Beta, your spell seemed to have no effect.
Okay. Alright.
Anything else from you, Beta?
I am going to cast. Oh, let's see. What is restoration? That's the second level. I can't cast anything.
Yeah, all you got is cantrips.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus action cantrips, so I'm done.
Okay. Goulash, it is your turn.
Alright. Goulash will transform into his half troglodyte form. And he's going to say, "Here, Arcturus, how does this feel?" And then he begins stabbing him with the trident.
All right. Roll to hit.
Yep, but first I'm going to try to knock Arcturus prone.
As one does.
Oh shit, not again! Ah!
Well, you got to beat a 21.
Well, let's see. 16 plus 5. 17, 8, 9, 20, 20. Nah, it still hits.
No, that's not an attack roll. You have to make a strength or acrobatics.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to knock you prone. Athletics or acrobatics.
Oh. Well, okay. My odds aren't great, but they exist.
Hey, he succeeded.
Fuck yes!
That means I have to reckless.
Yes, it does.
Although, against Arcturus, I don't think I need to.
I mean...
Are you proficient with tridents?
I'm proficient with all martial melee weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't need to.
I cast shield. 20 misses.
Okay, so just one hit then?
Yep, just one hit. I believe it's a D6 plus your strength mod. And Arcturus, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
My insides.
Yeah, let's look at that damage, Goulash. So, yeah, 11 piercing damage to you, Arcturus. And you feel your lungs fill with water as you begin suffocating on dry land.
Wow.
Holy fuck, that's metal.
Yeah, land drowning.
So, it is your Constitution modifier in rounds before you fall to 0 points and dying.
Wowzer.
Cool.
Anything else on your turn, Goulash?
Yeah, I need Arcturus to make a wisdom saving throw. He passes. No effect. I'm done.
All right, Arcturus.
Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, my turn. My turn. Okay. Okay. Okay, right. Under.
Uh-huh.
So I know about this conduit of air. Am I able to fuck around with the conduit of air to fill my lungs with oxygen?
Oh, you mean the thing you found in the library?
Yeah.
Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, good luck doing that when you can't speak.
I had to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well.
Burble.
Like, is this water I can attempt to dislodge, or is it just like magically constantly?
It is magically constantly filling your lungs and coming out your mouth. Like you are choking on this stuff.
Wow.
You can't breathe. There's water coming out of your mouth. It is bad.
Alrighty. Is this inhibiting my ability to swallow?
Yes.
To swallow water?
Okay. Well, I don't have a lot of options here. So, I'm going to have to get weird with this. Under.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, sorry. When you said swallowing, like, you could drink a potion. I want to be clear about that. It's more like if you were trying to, like, insert something down there to, like, trach yourself.
Oh, yeah, no, I was talking about drinking that potion of water breathing. My other option was I was going to ask you if enemas work.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, sorry. I just realized what you meant, why you were asking that. Yeah, no, you could drink a potion.
Okay, I'll drink a potion instead of sticking it up my ass.
I butt chug 1 potion of water breathing. Well, the good news is you can breathe water. The bad news is you can only breathe water.
Wait, did you just say you butt chug it?
That's what he was gonna do.
Seriously, okay, so when Underdark said I was gonna have trouble swallowing, he meant like, other stuff. So I was like, well, shit, I have a potion of water breathing. If I can't down it the right way, I'm gonna shove it up my ass and absorb it that way.
Yeah, you can breathe
Does
water
that
through
mean
your
they-
ass.
Yeah, I know. It absorbs faster and everything, but
Yep.
does that mean he needs a hose up there to keep fresh water coming in?
No, it just means I have to keep swallowing the water coming out of my lungs.
Yeah, just pull the seat up on the toilet and sit all the way down in there, and he'll be able to breathe just fine.
All right, yeah. So if I'm able to chug my potion of water breathing, I'll do that.
All right, you do that. Then you suddenly find that you are not suffocating anymore, though your lungs are still filling with fluid.
I'm not suffocating. That's the real victory here.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Is that my action?
Drinking the potion is an action.
Okay.
Oh, there's somebody else in this. I just realized.
All right. And you hear a voice in your head, Goulash. All right, that one's done for. Get the other one, and you have to make a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. All right. Time for beta.
And it's Beta's turn.
So, Goulash has now. What did he do?
He stabbed.
He
Arcturus.
stabbed Arcturus with his trident. Arcturus started spewing water out of his mouth like he was drowning in dry land. He then chugged that potion of water breathing, and he calmed down.
Okay.
The good news is that won't be a problem for you.
I don't breathe. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Is he still attacking us, or what is he doing?
He just attacked Arcturus.
Fuck. Okay.
I've just been stabbed.
Well, I guess I am going to have to. I am. How big is this room we're in?
It is 10 feet wide and 10, 20, 30 feet long.
What's the elevation?
Flat.
No, I mean, how tall is the room?
15 feet.
That idea. All right. Well, that takes that idea out. I guess. I don't like doing this, but I suppose I'm gonna have to disarm him if I can.
Okay, how are you attempting to do that?
I am going to hit him with my shillelagh, my stick, my mace.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are using a weapon attack to knock. Make an attack roll contested by the target's strength, athletics, or acrobatics.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll to hit, Beta. And Goulash, roll your strength, athletics, or dex acrobatics. All right.
Yep, I think he is.
He hits right on the haft of the weapon, which shatters and explodes. I need dex saves from everyone in the room.
Yep. This is a scene effect.
This is a scene effect. Goulash, in the back of your mind, you hear, no!
This must be a pretty weak-ass trident if it breaks that easy. And also isn't even +1.
Well, mine's a +2
It
mace.
just fucking filled my lungs with water.
Unfortunately, Arturus failed.
Oh wait, I was supposed to have advantage on that.
Fortunately.
I said unfortunately.
Oh.
I mean, you're just gonna take some damage. I'll bring you back. It'll be okay. As long as you don't explode.
As a pulse of water runs out from it, slamming you guys into the walls. Goulash and Beta, you take half of this, which is bludgeoning damage. Arturus, you take 20 bludgeoning damage.
It all gets absorbed by my shield.
Is it magical bludgeoning damage?
Yes, it is.
Well, yeah, Goulash, you just kind of angle your shield and it glances off down the hallway.
All right, Goulash, your mind clears. Your actions are your own now.
Right.
You guys notice 3 sodden pieces of parchment on the floor where it exploded. Arturus. It would take, actually, at that point, the water would stop renewing in your lungs. It's still physically there. You would have to cough it out, but it's not renewing itself. You don't feel your lungs filled to bursting anymore. It's just normal, water in your lungs.
So it went from being incredibly agonizing to just incredibly agonizing. Oh, wait, no, I can breathe it. It's just deeply unpleasant.
Yes.
Yeah, you can cough it up, but yeah.
But, you could feel that pressure in your chest start to relieve as there's no new water being generated in there. Your lungs are not constantly being overpressured by, a water pump.
Beta's gonna look at Goulash. So, what did we learn?
I didn't learn anything.
Okay.
I'd like to get the water out of my lungs now.
You can start bending over coughing. I think we can see you're out of initiative at this point. Unless Goulash wants to continue killing party members for no reason.
Unfortunately, I'll have to find another reason.
Okay.
Man, I really wanted to have a go at it there.
You would have if he hadn't, succeeded so well on his disarm.
Yeah, it's a good thing that he was exhausted, otherwise he would have had advantage there.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, at that point, I was considering just using the 2 halves I have. Out of curiosity, is it saltwater or freshwater?
That was saltwater.
Oh, fucking assholes.
It's funny because the font he dipped it in was fresh. He was He was a salty boy. All right, yeah. So you guys are standing in this room, which is a little soaked.
Yeah, I'll cough out the last of the water.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where to next?
We're not going to talk about the fact that Goulash picked up a spear and stabbed you with it.
It's not my fault. The spear made me do it.
Look, he's usually getting lobotomized or he's getting possessed. Is nothing unusual here.
It's always stuff having to do with the ocean whenever it happens to me.
Okay.
I think there was a chest in here. Did we open that?
There is a chest. It is still closed.
Alright, I would like to attempt to change that.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Beta? Mister?
What, do you want guidance?
Yeah.
Fine, have it. Every time you need it, you have it.
I don't think that's how that works, mister. You have to volunteer it.
All right, so you walk over to this chest. Give it a good yank. The chest apparently was of poor construction and immediately almost disintegrates under, like the lid just almost falls apart into flinders as you fling it up.
Wow.
Yeah, poorly constructed chest. Looked really nice, but shoddy workmanship.
Chinesium.
Inside, you can see that there is another set of traveling clothes, a coral box, and a cloak.
A coral box?
Yes, a box made of coral.
Is there anything in it?
You open it up. Inside, you see 100 tiny pearls worth 10 gold apiece. The box itself is also worth 100 gold.
So 1,100 gold?
100 seeds, 10 gold apiece.
Yeah, so that's 1,000 gold, and you said the...
yeah, Jesus Christ, I was doing the math in my head wrong. I'm sorry.
Is that right? Yep, so that's 1,000 gold of pearls, and then another 100 of coral
Correct.
box, so 1,100. All right.
Yep.
And this weighs how much?
1 pound.
All right. That goes in the sack, carefully wrapped.
All right. Anything else?
There's just a cloak and some clothes in here.
Yes.
No, I think that's it. Unless the cloak or the clothes are magic or something.
The cloak does seem to have a bit of a Dwemer to it.
Oh. There's Dwemer in here? Huh. I didn't realize
Boo, Skyrim reference. Boo.
Alright, I take the cloak out.
All right.
What's the cloak look like?
It is a black cloak trimmed in gold, with a long, thin tail trailing out the back of it.
Well, I never learn anything, so I'm going to put it on.
All right, put it on. It feels stylish.
Awesome.
You gain a +2 to your ballin' stat.
Oh, cool. I didn't put many points into ball.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know what it actually does yet, or will I?
No, you don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to wear it for now.
Yeah. Hey, at least there's no voice in your head telling you to kill party members.
Right? Yeah, this is already a market improvement.
Kill NPCs. Kill NPCs.
Well, if they're your player characters, then they're not playable to me. Alright, yeah, so I'm one cloak and one fancy box richer. I think we're good here. Where do you guys want to go next? We haven't been through the double doors yet.
What about the doors on the opposite side?
Oh, wait, there were gold plates in here, weren't there?
Yes, there were. On the table, there are 32 gold dishes.
Okay.
The total of them would be about 1,900 gold and would weigh 40 pounds.
No. I mean, I can carry that much weight and then some, as long as I can find a place to put them.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
You've got sacks.
I do have sacks.
Sacks for days.
Yep.
So I'm guessing you place them in the sack?
I put them in the sack.
All right, you have sacked up these dishes. Another pair of coconuts, and you look just like Patsy.
I'm surprised with all the salt water they don't have more tropical motifs and some coconuts, yeah.
Man, I'm making out like a bandit here. Alright, do we want to move on?
I think so. Let's check the opposite side.
Opposite side of what?
Well, we got the right side room, so we got to go back to the other side where the plate armor dude came out and check out
That
those
is this
rooms.
room. When you were gone, the party moved over.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, if you scroll up, we're in the left room. We still haven't gone through the double doors yet.
Yeah, let's go through the double then.
All right. You go up to the double doors. Do you open them?
No, we just stand there and look at them.
You've done that before.
I listen through the door.
Make a perception check.
What do my human ears hear?
You hear the sound of water. Shocking, I know.
I apply, get this, oil to the hinges.
Mm-hmm.
And now I will go in ahead.
Are you
And
being
this
stealthy?
time, when Beta goes to give us fucking advice, I am going to shush her.
Really? You're using counterspell?
No.
I really want that element of surprise.
That's not one of the 4 we came here for. The Temple of Elemental Surprise.
It would be surprising if there was another element suddenly.
Yeah, well, I mean, if the 5th one were the element of surprise, that would be surprising. Alright,
Temple of the element of surprise, fear, and almost fanatical devotion to the Pope.
This must be one of those weird elemental planes that AGR likes.
Alright. Yeah, if I'm being given guidance, I will sneak onward through the door.
Yes, you are being given guidance. Baden says, "Bless you." As you
No, don't do that!
Make a stealth check, then.
Oh, Hurley Mother, please make our sneaky deeds even sneaky deeds.
Just
All
imagine,
right.
like, the Grinch sneaking through here with a big sack full of other people's shit.
That is the party, yes. As you slowly open the door on silent hinges, revealing a large room, fashioned of great blocks of polished serpentine, save the domed ceiling of polished crystal. It is made to reflect everything in this room in a distorted way, concentrating light upon the center of the large, oval pool of water in the center of the chamber. The whole place seems to be lit with a blue-green light emanating from the pool, and at the same time the pool seems to absorb light, capturing it in its heart. Pale green flames come from 8 bronze crescents, 4 on the east wall, 4 on the west. The flames seem to be shedding light, but the room is like of a chill nature, your breath visible in the air. Tapestries, the vilest sort, cover the east and west sections of the northern wall. The south wall shows a mosaic of some great 10-armed octoploid monster, holding a sacrificial victim in each tentacle. The monster is fashioned from dark purple tiles with reddish highlights and green orbs. The pool is an oval, 10 feet across and some 20 feet long, set in a basin of small lapis lazuli tiles. The crystal clear water allows vision to the far side of it, though at your current angle you cannot see the bottom. And I think that is where we will call it for the evening.
Cool.